up, Stack?
I got my man Glitch the Guarantee on the track with me.
Glitch the Guarantee.
Yeah. And we bringing this message to you fake woke niggas.
Gotta wake these niggas up, man.
All y'all out there spreading them lies. Victim to this propaganda.
Niggas believe in
Hey,
it.
Glitch, let's talk to these niggas. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, take them up. Time to wake them up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, take them up. Time to wake them up.
I gotta set the alarm, wake you up from your slumber. Wake them up, Floyd and Harry, fake woke niggas, y'all dumbass niggas. Drop jewels, but people don't pay any attention. They don't listen. Immediately, we the wake them up henchmen.
A lot of times these woke niggas be really sleep. Shit, the price on a nigga's life is extra cheap. Only the real from my niggas, we all elite. We made a living eating these rappers, nigga, bon appetit. Yeah.
Pause. Me and my brethren be down for the cause. We gotta come together and tear down all these walls and illusory fault lines like racism and bring light to the woke, just like a baptism.
The congregation spoke. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. A bunch of Peter pop off niggas really be lames to me. Anytime you at war, it's gonna be casualties. The more we come together, it's easy to beat the enemies.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake them up. Time to wake them up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake them up. Time to wake them up. Alarm clock to the woke. Time to wake them up. The main initiative should be to get your cake up. You wave riding niggas need life jackets to stay afloat. Meanwhile, I'm blowing on gas straight from the Ivory Coast.
And every post I be hitting y'all with them straight facts. The smart grid is now here. We gotta face that. While they coming with microchips and vaccinations, fake woke niggas perpetuating indoctrination.
Fuck this pandemic. This was the damn gimmicks. Niggas will believe that they mom died if she still living. Open your eyes, nigga. You can see the lies, nigga. We gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind, nigga.
And that's the biggest fact, Glitch. You better tell these niggas this Agenda 2030. It's gonna be hell, niggas. Fuck AOC and her new green deal. I'm Neo in this bitch. Who want they red pill? Yeah. What up? What with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all out there, man? Tap in, walk with us. We going in tonight, man. I was going to discuss the effects of social engineering on the psyche as a content creator, right? But I got some information. Shout out to my girl, right? Shout out to my sister, man. My sister and Rod the Bod. You feel me? My sister and Rod the Bod, man, sent me this information, and I was just compelled. Like, oh, yeah, we going in on this. What's good with everybody? How y'all doing today, man? You know what I'm talking about? We woke up earlier today. We've been awake ever since. It's a beautiful thing. We here. We already got the victory and the glory. You hear me to the come out. And it's a blessing, man. We here, man. When so many people didn't make it, we did, man. So there ain't nothing to be upset about. Really nothing to really be complaining about, especially if you're sitting here right now. I mean, like I said, you could be anywhere in the world, man. But y'all sitting right wherever y'all at, tapping in with me and listening here. I appreciate that. I do not take that for granted. I do not look at that as it's nothing. I appreciate that. I respect that. I honor that. I cherish that. You hear me? Men guarding their own wallets. What it do, man? Now, I keep telling y'all that these mind freaking psyops, man. You hear me? Mind freaking psyops. This is what these things are, man. Shock testing. You feel me? Y'all hear me use that term a lot because that's what it is, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sugarcoat it or you know what I'm saying, make it seem like it's something that ain't. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing is, and this is the reason why they keep doing this. And when I say they, I'm talking about that ominous they. You know, y'all call them what y'all want to call them, right? But they, them, it, whoever, y'all, whatever, right? They are going harder and harder with each new mind freaking psyop. They're really seeing how much we're going to really take. And to be honest with y'all, I'm surprised. It's kind of sad, to be honest with y'all. To be honest with you, man, it's kind of sad. It's almost as if we have acquiesced collectively. You know, it's kind of like we acquiesce to it. It's kind of like we accept it as being normal. And this is what these people want. And we cannot do that. Right? But the more we sit by and allow these people to insult our intelligence, disrespect our perception of reality, manipulate our perception of reality, and blatantly lie to us, I'm about sick of it personally. To be quite honest with y'all, I'm personally quite sick of it, right? One thing I'm gonna say to y'all, man, is something y'all gonna learn, and people who know, they know this about me, right? I got very thick skin, y'all. I got very thick skin. Nothing offends me. You can talk about my stained teeth. You can talk about my gap in my teeth. I mean, still handsome, still get bras, man. They still be on me, regardless of any of that, right? You can say whatever you want, man. I can take it, man. I've been told a lot worse by people who I actually really care about. So, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing to me, right? So, you know, have at it. And I mean that too. Like, I can take it, man. I can take the scrutiny, man. Like, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Y'all ain't got to worry about me doxing, flagging, reporting any of that snakery, fuckery, rat bastard mess, right? But what I will say is that when it comes to these type situations, man, they are all planned. They are all staged. Now, whether you want to believe that or not is on you. I don't care. Don't matter if you believe it or not, because whether you believe it or not does not negate the fact that that is true. Quite provably so, as I will do tonight. Tap in, walk with me. How did y'all like last night's show, man? How y'all like last night's show? You know what I'm talking about? No, ladies, we do not want y'all to chase us. Maybe these little corny ball, goofy dudes who ain't used to broads, right? Maybe they want y'all to chase them, but real ones like me, I couldn't think of a quicker way to turn me off besides if you smoke cigarettes, you don't go to the gym, you gotta, man. I'm telling you, the older I get, the more pickier I get. You feel me? The older I get, the pickier I get. Tonight's festivities will be, damn, what's this shit called, man? I don't know. I forget the name of it, but it's some piff though. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we're using the Royal Haze Dutch. You feel me? Y'all know who, man. I ain't gonna say that, man. Tap in, walk me. How did y'all like last night's show, man? Put a 1 in the chat if you thought last night's show was flitty, like how my man Glitch would say, litty, right? You want to know something, y'all, that I find to be very, I ain't going to say disturbing because I don't find it disturbing, but I just find disappointing, right? OG, what it do, man? My brother OG in the building. Me and Gardner Wallace in the building, right? Now, one thing I will say, right? Just one thing I will say, though. And this is why I rock with my brother John Jay. Because even at 41, I still need to focus on working on building my kingdom, which will be complete, which will get, which will be, told y'all some piff, which will be being handled for the remainder of this year by this time. I'm not gonna say that. By the end of this year, A-Real Talk will be up and fully functioning, running. I'm about to stop messing around. I'm about to focus 100,000% on getting A-Real Talk where it's supposed to be. I've been messing around for the past couple years, jacking up, basically procrastinating. In 2000, man, I'm not doing that no more, man. We're about to put some music out. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, man. Playing no more games, y'all. So, but I appreciate all y'all support, though. I really do. I appreciate all y'all support. Don't ever think that I take it for granted. Don't ever think that, you know what I'm saying, I'm one of these guys is, you know, I'm rocking with y'all now. And, you know what I'm saying, when this shit start blowing up, I'm going to be like, nah, I ain't that type of guy. I've been up before. I've been up before. So, you know, that ain't, you know, getting some fame and some money ain't nothing new to me. Like I always tell y'all, I'm the clout. That's why we really doing too many videos talking about none of these other people and nothing like that. Even as in a reference point of critiquing what they're saying, not necessarily them, but what they're saying and using their content as a focal point. I don't even really do that often because I don't need some clout or none of that bullshit. I'm from the 90s, man. Clout meant something totally different to us, right? Y'all knew dudes, y'all knew people, man. Y'all done turned that clout word into something different. You know what I'm talking about? Clout meant something different in my day. And I know that sounds crazy, but you know, I'm sitting here thinking, I'll be like, damn, man, I'm down there old nigga now, man. Saying back in my day. 41 is young though, man. 41 is very young, to be exact. So how did y'all like last night's show, man? Put a 1 in the chat if you thought last night's show was fire. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Glitch the Guarantee. Like I said, that show, last night's topic was inspired by Glitch. Uncle Diggity, hey. And see, I'm such a real one. I keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all, right? Y'all know that word, hey. Who's famous for saying hey? Y'all tell me in the chat, who's famous or who's known that is famous for saying hey? Right? Who's the rapper that got the big dumbass A piece? That not to be hating on the homie or nothing though, but when I actually met him back in the day, and I was standing next to the nigga, and he had his A on with that bird, and I just had my Jesus piece on the Franco, my shit was hitting way harder than that nigga shit, man. I'm looking at my niggas A like that shit looks suspect, bro. You already know. See, you already know, man. You already know, BJ, bro. Nah, not Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy known for saying, hey. But I mean, he got a song called Hey. My nigga Jewels, man. Fly Town, what it do, bro? No, I'm just saying, Jewels was a cool dude, man. When I met him, I met Jewels, J.R. Ryder, I met 40 Cal. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, what's the one nigga that run with them? Nigga named Tito Poppins. I met all them niggas, man. Them niggas was cool, actually, man. Actually, Jewels is actually a real cool dude, to be honest with you, man. You're a real dude, though. But, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not hating, man. Listen here, I'm just telling y'all some real shit. I'm a real world from the turf of Columbus, Ohio, man. I used to get a little bit of money back in before I got locked up, and all my jewelry was real. All my jewels were real, GSA certified. Nigga. I'm the one that put my niggas up on that shit, right? You ask Glitch, L, Court, any of them dudes, out of when it come to us, when it come to the jewelry, you know, we all was jewelry guys, but I was the jewelry guy. You hear me? Yeah, SAS, Dipset, all them, man. I fuck with SAS, man. But back in the day, right? And I can say back in the day, because this was back in the day. This was like 15 damn near years ago, right? A known guy from my city by the name of Papa Joe had his birthday downtown called the Fire and Ice or whatever it was called at the time, right? And he had invited all them Dipset niggas up there. You know, Jim Jones was there, Gucci Mane was there, all the Dipset was there. You know what I'm saying? All everybody who was somebody from my city was there, right? Actually, was a real fun night. I met that nigga OJ the Juice Man that night. I met Shorty Low that night. Jewels, 40 Cal, JR Ryder, Tito Poppers. I met all them niggas, man. Them niggas was cool for real, man. You know what I'm talking? You ain't gonna see them perfect to you, man. It was cool, but when I'm sitting next to this nigga Jewels, man, I'm standing next to Jewels on stage as Jim Jones is performing, and he had that A on, he had his Dipset bird on, and he had his motherfucking that big ass star chain he used to have that had a bandana on it and shit. That motherfucker was hitting a little bit, but that A. Shout out to the homie Jewels, man. If you happen to be watching Jewels, man, I'm not trying to style on you, bro. I got hella respect. You one of my favorite rappers, man. Jewels is actually talented. Sad to see the brother on drugs and stuff like that. Whole furniture falling out and shit, man. That's crazy, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hate or talk crazy, but I'm telling you, I was standing next to my brother Jewels, man. That A was looking suspect, my nigga. All his other shit was hitting, but that A wasn't hitting, man. I'm sorry, it wasn't. And not in the light anyway. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just one chain shorty. You know what I'm saying? Dope boy from Columbus, Ohio. I just got the Franco on. You feel me? I got the you feel me? I got the big boy Frank. Y'all seen it in the thumbnail when I use it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tall dude, man. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about, y'all? I'm a tall guy, man. I'm 6'4", 223. Solid. I ain't no little dude, man. You feel me? I'm a big guy, man. And I mean, I was bigger back then. I was bigger in this picture, man. Let me see if I can bring it up for y'all real quick, man. All right, I'm gonna bring it up for y'all real quick, Mike. All right, there go two of them in a row right there. All right, just to give y'all a frame of reference. You feel me? Now look at this picture. Y'all see the picture? Y'all see? Y'all see that, right? You know, y'all see that right there? Let me see if I can get a more better picture. All right. Y'all see that, right? All right. Now, if y'all look at these two pictures of me when I be doing the story time with Stacks, that thumbnail I'll be using, if y'all look at that chain, man, right, that Jesus piece is right. That Jesus piece used to be like right on top of my belly button, man. You hear me? I'm 6'4". I've been the same height since I've been about 24 years, about 22, 23, man. I've been 6'4" for about a good a good 18 years, man. You hear me? I've been 6'4" for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? So I could just imagine how that lets you know how my chain on any one of you other dudes, that shit probably would have came down to beneath your down near your crotch. Right? Yeah, that A was cray. Y'all see this picture right here, man? My Jesus piece was only 8 carats, 7 carats, 7.5 carats. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? My Jesus piece was 7.5 carats, man. VS's. You know, I paid like 8,000 for this piece, man. just the charm, just the piece. I paid like 2,800 for the chain. You feel me? Paid like 3 bands for the chain, like damn near 9 bands for that piece. You feel me? But that wasn't no cheap ass piece, man. I put some money on that shit, man. That shit was fucking 7.5 carats VS diamonds, big boys, boogers in that motherfucker. That motherfucker used to be hitting. You feel me? Yeah, it look hella feminine, don't it, man? That's what I'm saying, man. You dudes can't let the girls have nothing. I be seeing these dudes with all them choker tennises, choker choker Cuban links and stuff. That stuff hella feminine, man. Hella feminine, right? I'm a fan of the chains with the ice in them with no charm. I like that. That's real grown. That's real grown man right there. You know what I'm saying? But me, how I am now, I just do a nice watch, you get some nice frames, and that's about it. You know what I mean? I really don't do the chains and stuff no more. I got robbed for this chain. Nigga put a gun to my neck. You hear me? I'm gonna tell y'all the story of that one of these days too. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all the story on the story time with Stacks. I'm gonna tell you the day I got robbed for my chain and shit, man. Goofy ass niggas. Nigga stole my chain. Didn't even take this watch or them earrings, but he took the chain. The watch was down there worth more than the chain and the charm put together. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, he didn't even take the earrings. He didn't even take the earrings. Stupid ass nigga. Anyway, rest in the essence to all those young people and them adults that lost their lives in Nashville, Tennessee the other day, man. Right? Yeah, DMX did start that shit, Uncle Diggity. He did. Damn, X, he did start that choker shit, didn't he, man? See, I knew X. Let me tell y'all something, right? Let me tell y'all something. And if y'all tapped in like how I am, man, y'all know the exact moment when DMX sold out. Y'all know the exact moment? Right? Y'all know the exact moment our brother Earl Simmons sold out on us. Y'all want to know what let me know DMX sold out on us? I ain't gonna never forget this too when I was a young boy, man. I ain't gonna never forget this. Right? You are, man, OG, man. Y'all my people, man. Y'all my people. That's why I rock with y'all, man. That's why I rock with y'all, man. You hear me? Y'all already know. You gotta think, man, we was young when this shit came out. Bro, it was what, like 98? I was like a sophomore in high school when this album came out. Hard to believe it was that long ago, right? The brother ain't even here no more. That's a very troubling, disturbing image, to be honest with you. And even back then, when I was a young boy, and I didn't have the over inner outer understanding of this type of imagery that I do now, even back then, I remember when I first went to Sam Goody. Y'all remember Sam Goody? It do seem like it was yesterday, don't it, OG? Y'all remember Sam Goody? Oh, my fault, not Sam Goody. FYE. FYE. Because it was Sam Goody and then they changed it to FYE, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I went to FYE. I actually went and bought this album. I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. We went to City Center Mall. If you from Columbus, Ohio, y'all remember City Center Mall right downtown. Went to City Center Mall. And Solo Dolo, what it do, man? Where you been, boy? Where you been? Yeah, FYE for your entertainment. Yeah. I went to FYE at City Center Mall, downtown Columbus, Ohio, circa 1998. And I remember I went, it was me. I don't say it was me, my homie Wayne. I think it was Fonz and Adrian. I think it was us four. And we had drove on down there. Probably drove down there in the we probably drove down there in the goddamn in the Chevelle or something like that, or in the Metro. And I remember I bought that album, man. 1999, you hear me? Yeah, floating in the cow, Solo Dolo, watching all this fuckery go on YouTube, man. Tapping in with the real ones, man. Listen, man, no matter what's going on, man, we're going to stick to the mission. We're going to stick to the real, man. We're going to keep it 1,000 at all times, man. Now, rest in the essence to DMX, man. Rest in the essence to the brother, man. But y'all all know, even back in the day when we was kids and we seen this album cover, you know, it was a shock to the psyche. And like I said, now that I'm a man and I have an over, inner, outer understanding of what such imagery actually means, you know, it's damn. I would have never thought that when I seen him on Drink Champs, I never thought that was the last time I would have seen DMX, man. You feel me? He died like not too long after that, right? Notice the amount of guys that die after they come on Drink Champs. But yeah, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in essence to the brother DMX. You hear me? Rest in essence to the brother, man. You feel me? My man Solo Dolo in the building. He said he been floating in the clouds. You in the clouds like Inspector Deck and Guru. Rest in the essence to Guru. Damn. Guru gone too. Right? Say in the clouds. He said he been floating in the clouds. I'm in the clouds, man. That's what's up. Hey, I got some good news, y'all. I actually got the email from Shalom Girl. Right? I sent her the text, waiting for her to respond. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't just call people out the blue unless it's an emergency. I always initiate through a text first and then we talk. You feel me? I just think that's courtesy nowadays because you just don't know what people be doing. But you know what I'm saying? Me and Shalom Girl definitely gonna chop it up behind the scenes. You dig? And we're gonna put together a nice show for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers, Stacks with the Facts. You know what I'm saying? The Shalom Girl, we're going to put together a nice little situation for y'all. We're going to break this SRA. We're going to break down we're going to Elon Musk, his family. We're going to break all that down. You dig? I don't know why. I just think it's to the point now where these people just don't care. Because I was like, they used to hide. They don't even hide no more. They ain't out in the open, but as far as they out in the open with it pretty much now. They ain't hiding nothing. They just let us know they turning our kids into girls and boys and girls. They sexualizing us. They just doing crazy stuff, letting us know. Man, y'all better understand what's going on with stuff like this, what happened in Nashville, man. Rest in the essence to all them kids, man. You know, 3 kids, 3 adults. Sounds very ritualistic to me. 3 kids, 3 adults. The shooter ends up deceased. I mean, come on, y'all, man. How many? I gotta light my joint up, man, because this stuff boils my blood, man. This grinds my gears, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. It really frustrates me, man. That's one of the major reasons why I go to the gym. The gym is very cathartic for me. When I sit in the sauna, especially on Saturdays, when I sit in the sauna and hot tub and that's all I do, y'all don't know how much of a release of all that negative stuff that I be taking in that is for me, man, for real, man, because I be getting upset for real. But I be having to check myself because I get upset for real, y'all. And I get upset. People like, why? Because I mean, the level and stage of life I'm in now, y'all, nothing outside of disrespecting or insult my intelligence makes me feel any type of way. You could call my daughter a little stanky, whatever you want to call her, nasty little stanky little whatever. Call my mama whatever you want to call her. None of that will offend me. None of that offend me. I will laugh at you, in fact, if it's funny. But insult my intelligence. Right? I consider the insulting of my intelligence the highest level in form of disrespect that anybody could ever show me. Right? So, you know, tonight, man, I'm gonna just break some things down. Shout out to my sister, Rod the Bod. If you listen in the cloud, sis, thank you. She stayed flooding me with all type of articles, stuff that I got so much stuff that I could talk to y'all about, man. I just be keeping stuff on tuck because Rod the Bob be sending me so much stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Shouts out to my sister. And I know if you out here watching it, I appreciate it, right? But, right? You feel me, Solo Dolo? My man OG say, crazy how artists have died right after. Man, hey man, OG, I know I only do notice that. Now, I know a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all be emotional, especially all y'all dudes. Y'all be real emotional like these bras, man. I'm not saying like it's a plethora of guys that just, what I'm saying is here recently, especially within the last 2-3 years, there's been guys that came on old Drink Champs, and you know, not too long after, man, you know, they expired, man, by very nefarious means too. What about Nori's little cousin, who mysteriously tragically died in a car accident not too long ago? Little funny little bro, too. Little funny bro. Huh? That's another topic for another day. Shout out to Nori though, my man Vincent Santiago. They would be playing a different tune if it were 3 barbecue schools, BBQ, the schools that got shot up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah. Man, it could be argued, man. You know what I'm talking about? But, y'all, look at the frequency at which this phenomena has been happening. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember the catalyst event that sparked all of this off. And it's been going on for, damn, man, 18 years now, man. No. 28 years now. Wow. 28 years. Y'all realize it's been 28 years? Damn, man. I feel like I'm old, man. And just think, y'all, in our age, man, in our demographic, our, you know, our age of the millennials, man, people who like between the ages of like 35 and 42, 44. OG, you already know, man. It's been 28 years, y'all. Can y'all fathom that? 28 years ago, y'all, for y'all that don't know, the catalyst event that sparked all of this off Timothy Klebold and Kevin, whatever the dude's name, Timothy Klebold, Kevin Klebold, and whatever this guy's name was, right? This was when I was in middle school. This is 1995, if I'm not mistaken, was the year in which this happened, man. The same year. What else happened in that year, y'all? Let me check y'all history. What was another catalyst event that happened in 1995, the same year as Columbine, that also was a catalyst event that really trickled up into what's going on today? Do y'all remember? If you remember, put a 1 in the chat. But if you remember like that, go ahead and name the event. Oh, gee, you probably couldn't figure out what I'm talking about. What happened the same year as Columbine? Right? If y'all don't know or don't remember, put a 2 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But this has been a phenomenon. This has been one of the, y'all hear me saying, mind fucking psyops, right? I might be off. I could have sworn it was 95 when that shit happened. It might have been 98, 99. I might be off. Right? Hold on, we can find out right now. We'll find out right now. Smash that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You did. Y'all know how we gonna get to it over here. We gonna break it down over here, man. We ain't gonna play no games, man. Yeah, you right. My bad, y'all. I was super off. I'm thinking of something different. Yeah, it was 99, y'all. My bad. 99. Nah, my bad. It was 99. 99. My bad. OG got it right. It's 99. Right? No, I might be off. Let me go check. Let me fact check myself real quick. I think I'm getting my events messed up. I think I'm getting my events messed up, y'all. Okay, that's what it was, y'all. I'm getting my events mixed up. This is a good thing I got y'all in here to keep me tightened up and polished up. No, God damn, it was one in 2015. Right? My fault, y'all. What I was thinking about what happened in 1995 was the Oklahoma City bombing. I was thinking of the Oklahoma City bombing. Right? Now I'm about to paint a picture, y'all, of a chain of a series of events that occurred in our country that a lot of y'all might have forgot about that led up to what happened in Columbine. 1993, right? In 1993, we had the first bombing of the World Trade Center by the same people. Right? They put that U-Haul van in the basement of the World Trade Centers and tried to blow it up, but the structure was so well built that bomb wasn't powerful enough to bring the buildings down. Y'all remember that? And then later in 93, or the same year in 1993, is when the Branch Davidians got completely massacred by the ATF and the FBI and Black Ops. Huh? Now, as a result of what happened in 93, right, with Waco, this is where the anti-terrorist HR 1955 began. Now tap in and walk with me, y'all. Right? I'm gonna pull it up on the screen, man, just to bring clarification of the. Yeah, we all know, man. There was other people too. Other people was involved with that too. It ain't just them. They just was a part of the situation. It's bigger fish. You feel what I'm saying, Fly Town? I'm about to connect some dots for y'all, man. That's leading up to what happened in Nashville a couple days. Tap in and walk with your God, man. And it's very few people who even got the ability to connect dots like this, man. You hear me? Let alone even remember that the stuff even happened. Now, mind y'all, this is all public information, right? Now, back in 1993, right? For y'all who don't know, don't remember, right? Wasn't around, wasn't alive. You hear me? To young asses, right? There's a guy by the name of David Koresh, who was a leader of my fault, y'all. I didn't mean to do that, y'all. My bad. I was trying to cut the camera back on. We have David Koresh, right? We have David Koresh, who was alt-right, neoconservative Christian fundamentalist. Yeah, man. We know about the third mate. Me and Gardner Wallace going on Wallace, man. We know about that MGTOW, man. You know what I'm saying? We got our homie David Koresh. Rest in the essence to David Koresh. Now, David Koresh, from what I know about the guy, he was a little disturbed. I ain't gonna lie, man. But none of those people interviewed had anything bad to say about David Koresh. And I'm talking about the Branch Davidians. Most of them were black. I mean, he wasn't on no Stargate or he wasn't on no Heaven's Gate or Jim Jones type stuff. So, you know, they actually were quite a functioning, well-knit group operating completely outside of the functioning of this government. They had their own banking system. They had their own land that they grew their food on. They didn't use electricity. I mean, who y'all remember the Branch Davidians? Everybody thought they was a sick, crazy cult, which to some degree maybe kind of was true, you know, whatever. But most of the people that were Branch Davidians that died in this fire, this raid by the ATF, the FBI, and Black Ops, the predecessor to SEAL Team 6, went in there and butchered these people simply because they were operating outside of the system, functioning very well, had their own property and everything, all under the direction of this guy right here, David Koresh, and other people as well. And as a result of what happened in Waco, right? People used to joke back in the day, Waco stood for "we ain't coming out," right? As a result, what happened in Waco, y'all, this is where the first anti-terrorist legislation on the federal side began to be implemented. This is how they begin this process. My fucking psyops. Exactly, OG. Yeah. The fuel that was in those planes burnt up in the flame. That jet fuel does not even burn hot enough to melt galvanized, reinforced titanium laced steel. It just don't burn that hot. Do y'all know with that type of structural steel, do y'all know how strong that stuff is, man? Y'all know how long these buildings will last? But when they're just if they're left to their own, they will last for years, man, decades, hundreds of years into the future before they start to physically deteriorate. Those very well built structures we have on this planet, especially in America, man, especially the towers. We'll go on that some other day. But David Koresh, right, and the Branch Davidians were brutally massacred by the ATF, the FBI, and Black Ops due to this reason, under the guise or under the perception that they were a religionist cult, right? Involved in all types of debauchery, when all of that has been debunked and proven to unequivocally be not so. It may have been a little off or whatever, but they had their own thing. And like I said, most of the people who were Branch Davidians was black folks, y'all. Did y'all know that? Most of them kids that burnt up in that building was little black children, man. You feel me? So as a result of what happened with David Koresh and them, the Branch Davidians back in 93, and the first World Trade Center bombing was in 93 as well. Let's pull it up, because we got to give confirmation to the information, right? Let's pull it up. Yep, 1993. February 26, 1993 at 12:18 p.m. in the afternoon. Same people working for Bin Laden, right? Decided to take a truck to the basement of the World Trade Center, try to blow it up. Of course, it didn't work because the buildings were built for stuff just like that. The bomb just was not powerful enough to even rupture the structure. They didn't even feel a jarring thing. Nobody even reported feeling a jarring thing, y'all. Like how old Donnie Rumsfeld said when he was in the White House, and allegedly the plane hit the White House or the Pentagon, and he said he was in the office and he felt a jarring thing. Lying. Oh, Donnie Rumsfeld, man. All right. This set it off. This in Waco in 93 set all of this off with the anti-terrorist legislation. Really, what started off was a couple years before this when Pan Am Flight 88 crashed in Iran. Y'all remember that? Just to let y'all know how I do my research thoroughly, bro. Right? I'm a actual historian, right? Not a Google historian, an actual person who studied in history over a period of years. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember back in 88, 89 when Pan Am Flight 88 went down? Y'all remember that? I said Ireland. I said Ireland. I meant to say Scotland, right? Y'all remember that back in the day? When Flight 88 crashed over Lockerbie, Scotland. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick, y'all. think this is what I was. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is what I was talking about right here, though. No, not that, not Pan Am, but this one in Iran. This is what I was really talking about right here, man. And this was during the Iran-Contra scandal. This is what happened during the Iran-Contra scandal. Y'all remember when the U.S. Navy shot down that Iranian passenger plane? It killed all them people who burned that plane, and that started out that crazy stuff, man. You feel me? Yeah, man, we're gonna go back into the annals of history. Pause, man. Right? Now let's bring it up to date now, right? Bring it up to date. You know what I'm saying? See now, and then in 1995, right? We got the Columbine shooting, right? Or in 99, I should say, right? This is like the year that I graduated in high school in 2000, right? Dudes went up in there smoking stuff, bruh. Right? Right? Oh, I ain't gonna do that. These dudes was the illest. Columbine was some bullshit, y'all. Yup, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. Right? Now we talking about Columbine. This was the very first mass school shooting in U.S. history. Right? There was this is when the internet first got popping too, when the internet was first starting to go fully online. We had the message boards and we had the chat rooms and we had the little webinar series and stuff like that. They used to call them webcasts. We call them podcasts now. This is when Alex Jones and David Icke and all these type of guys, Farrakhan and all of them was first coming to the internet. Do y'all remember? Right? It was called the Trench Coat Mafia. It's a real thing, man. Trench Coat Mafia. Columbine 1999. And then 2 years later, we get 9/11. And as a result of 9/11, we have been bombarded with mass shooting after mass shooting after mass shooting. Mass shootings were basically non-existent prior to 1993. And I'm talking about what, and I can't even say that's a mass shooting because that was the ATF and FBI doing that to them. So basically, Columbine was the very first mass shooting in U.S. history. And ever since 99, it's been an epidemic, a rising epidemic, especially within the past 10 years. Right? 15 years. Right? So this is where it started, y'all. We got to always remember Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. Do some research on who their parents was. Columbine was real spooky. Huh? Mind fucking psyops. I'm trying to avoid from cursing, but I have to when I say that term to add emphasis to what I mean by what I'm saying. PSYOPs is short for psychological operations, right? So we got Columbine, y'all, right? What happened after Columbine? Everybody knows. We all remember that. A lot of y'all wasn't born back then. Damn. Some of y'all don't remember this, though, right? This is why it's important that we do this, y'all. This is why this is important for us to know our history so we can tell our young people. I'm pretty sure y'all learned about it at school to some extent, too. We all know about this. You talking about Columbine? I don't know. I don't know, Flytown. I don't know. I don't know if Columbine High School was shut down as a result of what happened. I don't know that, but anybody who wants to see you go do your due diligence. And of course, we have the Catalyst event, which sparked everything that is currently going now in full effect. 9/11, right? Now here we is, y'all. You see how I did that, y'all? Y'all see how I took y'all on a trip down memory lane and connected the dots to these events to show y'all about the legislation passed as a result of 9/11. We had the U.S. Patriot Act, the U.S. Patriot Act 2, the Military Commissions Act. As a result of what happened in Waco, we got the Bolin Act, or I think that was what happened in Oklahoma City. We got the Bolin Act. Glitch, what it do, man? My man Glitch the Guarantee in the building. We got all these anti-terrorism acts that led up into the Patriot Act. Like I said, the Patriot Act 1 and 2. We got the Military Commissions Act. We got the Bolin Act. Or I might Bolin Amendment. I might be saying that wrong. You feel me? We got the HR 1955. We got the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act. We got the Safety Act. All these executive orders that have been passed without us voting on them, mind you. We ain't got no say so. Y'all understand the amount of executive orders that have been implemented since George W. got up out of there? Or let's start with from George W. to now. Do y'all have any idea how many executive orders have been implemented? These in the past, from I'm gonna say from George Bush until present, right? Do you have any idea the amount of executive orders that has been passed in that time right there? We ain't gonna throw Clinton in there. We're just gonna say from George W. Bush, his 2 terms, right? And everybody else as a result of that. Barack Obama, Trump, and now Joe Biden. Y'all don't have any idea how many executive orders that these presidents have passed? They have passed more executive orders combined in their president than all that have been passed up until the present date before they started adding on. Right? Lance Parker, what it do, man? So now we got, fast forward to today, right? Now we got, oh my God, man, this is terrible, man. Like, for real, man. Seriously, man. The present day, a couple days ago, day before yesterday, now we have this. Oh my God, man. Rest in the essence to them young, rest in the essence to them babies, man. My Lord. Right? So now we fast forwarded today, and we have, let's put her on the screen though, because Rest of the essence to them children, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Don't even take this the wrong way when I say what I'm about to say. But the children aren't the focal part of this story. Sadly, rest of the essence to them babies. Oh, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I couldn't even imagine. Rest in the essence to them babies, man. May the Most High cover them, their families, man, with the understanding and peace and love that only His mind can bring you. You hear me, man? All right. But let's focus on Audrey Haley. All right. Let's focus on this broad, man. Suspect. I haven't had a chance to look into her parents and all that stuff all right. I will this weekend. But I know something's afoot here. All right. For one, y'all need to fall back because ain't nobody really worried about y'all. And contrary to popular opinions, man, ain't nobody doing nothing to y'all, man. Like, y'all are pretty cool, besides what happened at the little nightclub back in the day. I'm not like diminishing in that. That was horrible. But that was a mind freaking psyop as well. And it's very fortunate that people from y'all's community had to lose their lives as a sacrifice. All right. Rest in the essence. All right. But I ain't mean to hit that again, man. Hold on. Oh, this is the one I didn't make it. Nashville school shooting. Trans community fears backlash after attack by Audrey Hale. Members of the Tennessee LGBTQ community, or LGBT community, they took the other letters off for some reason. That's strange. Community has said they now fear for their lives after police revealed the shooter, Audrey Hale, was transgender. Like, how did she, man? This is what I'm saying, y'all. Don't insult our intelligence. This is very, very disrespectful, not only to the children who have to sadly be sacrificed, because that's what it is, and I have no problem with saying that. Sacrificed to get these sick, demonic, satanic, Luciferian punks their little fixes they need, man, right? Sad that these people and these children have to lose their lives, man. But y'all don't have anything to fear. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to y'all that's not planned to be done to y'all by the very people who give y'all the fake illusory power that y'all think y'all got. And they sit up here and use y'all as cannon fodder, just like they use the rest of us for their little sick, nefarious agendas. Need to relax with all that stuff, man. For real, man. It's crazy, all the little kids, man. 3 little babies, man. 6 people, including 3 9-year-old children. 3 times 9 is 27. 7 plus 2 is 9. Divided by 3 is 3. Divided by 3 is 1. 6 people, including 3 9-year-old children, were killed after Audrey Hale opened fire in the Christian Covenant School in the Tennessee state capital. Shortly after, police revealed that Hale, a former pupil at the school, identified as a transgender man, the hashtag transterrorism began to trend on Twitter, not trans terrorists. See how they do, y'all? LGBTQ community? Do y'all not see it? Can y'all not understand what's going? As y'all sit up here and proselytize to the rest of us and unwittingly imposing y'all's ideology on us when we don't ask for it, we don't do the same to y'all. But yeah, y'all want to impose this demonic, luciferic lifestyle that y'all living on the rest of us as if we want it. We don't want it for our children either. But we somehow tolerate it. Go figure. But see, y'all want to impose y'all stuff on the rest of us. It's a reason why they give y'all's fake ass power y'all think y'all got. And do y'all see how they using y'all now? Tell you when I'm gonna keep saying this, y'all. LGBTQ, black women, white, whoever, all you little minority groups. The system is going to use y'all up like a wet food stamp. And when they get done with you, they're gonna hit you from the bike, skeet all up in you, get you pregnant, and leave you. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. Those 3 Christian schools had shootings at a time when the LGBTQ committee is also trying to be LGBT barbecue elemental P barbecue committee is trying to ban Christian schools. No coincidence, exactly. See, they pit us against each other, brethren, sistren. Now we're about to take a walk down a whole nother avenue, right? Because this is where the mind fuckery comes in. This is where the super insult to the intelligence come in. Like none of us are familiar with deep fake technology. We're not familiar with editing. I went to school for editing, cutting scenes, filming shots from different angles, lighting, storylines, making things appear to be something that is really not. Crisis actors, which is a real thing, y'all. Trust me, I went to Ohio Media School. It's a real thing. It's not a conspiracy theory. No, it's actually a real thing. And this is an assault to intelligence because the system forgets that. That's why I call it the unintelligent artificial intelligence. Y'all forget that we are aware of y'all's trigger. We know about these things. We know that through the media, the Greek goddess witch, Damon. Oh my God, man. Through the media, we know that y'all can manipulate our perception of reality. A lot of us are aware of this, especially me. Right? And this is a complete insult to the intelligence because it's as if this is something that can't be found out or broken down or deciphered. Right? Now, I said all that to say, take a walk with me, y'all. Tap in and walk with me. Right? Light your joints up, pour something up. You hear me? We going in, man. Shout out to Shalom Girl, man, if you watching, man. Right? Now, if y'all pay attention to this image right here, right? I'm gonna blow it up on the screen for y'all. Right? If y'all pay attention to this image here, right? Y'all can clearly see that this is the image of allegedly Audrey Hale, right? And if y'all pay attention, she clearly has on a pair of solid black and white VANZ with some monochromatic fatigues on. She got what looks like an AR-15, another one slung on her hip, and what they said she had a 40 cal. She was strapped up with looks like a right here. Man, she was ready to go. If that was really her. Pay attention to the shoes. Right? Hold on, y'all. The hell? Oh, okay. I see what I'm doing. All right. Jay Jermaine, what it do, man? You been at boy, where you been, boy? Funny how they had this fool on camera, but not the chump in the El Paso, though, here in hands, man. Yeah, you feel me? But pay attention, though, y'all, right? Let me bring that image back up for y'all. Pay attention to the shoes, right? If y'all look at the thumbnail I had, that's what the thumbnail is. What the hell? Oh, man, come on, man. All right, hold on real quick, y'all. Let me grab my phone real quick. Right? Pay attention to defeat, the agony of defeat. Right? My man Jay Jermaine came through, you dig? My man Jay Jermaine came through with a contribution to the situation, my brethren. That's what's up. We got another 614 brother in the building. Columbus, Ohio, we heavy in here. My man Glister Guarantee is in the building. My man Jay Jermaine is in the building. My brother Flytown 614 is in the building. You hear me? Now pay attention to them vans, man. Right? Pay attention to that. You hear me? I'm trying to figure out what's going on, man. Something that's really creepy lately, man. A lot of weird stuff going on, man. My man Blade Monger came through with a contribution to the situation as well, man. I appreciate that, y'all. You already know what it is, man. We're gonna break this thing down, man. You already know, Judge, man. I'm gonna break this thing down for y'all, man. Now she look like Dan from Rose. She is an old handsome ass broad, man, right? Now peep game, y'all, right? You already know, man. I'm trying to figure out why it won't let me bring this up on what's going on with this, man. I never did this before, man. I don't know what I done pressed or what I done did. I ain't got time for all that. Like, I don't understand why it's not letting me just open up this stuff. That's crazy, man. Crazy as hell. Oh man, we're gonna try to make this work real quick, right? Now look at that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just show y'all this video. Fair use, dude. I hope you don't really trip about me using it, but I got to do this. I'll take a risk for this one. I'll take a strike for this one or whatever, y'all. This is because this is some vital information, man, and we need to be up on, man. You feel me? Let me pull this up on old YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up on YouTube, man. Right now, this is crazy, man. For real, man. Crazy, man. All right. Shout out to the homie Gematria Effects News 25, man. Zachary Hubbard. I'll be peeping this dude's content every now and again. You know what I'm saying? He one of these Gematria dudes, you know what I'm saying, which is very demonic. If I ever had a conversation with him, I would break that down to him. But you know, the brother be going in though. He do be connecting dots though. I gotta say that. You feel me? Gotta say that. I can't knock it, right? And this is the video that my people Rod the Bot sent me, man. Right now, hold on, y'all, man. This is what I be talking about, y'all, when I be talking about mind freaking psyops. Now, pay attention to the shoes, right? Pay attention to the shoes, y'all. I'm about to play another video for y'all. Tap in, walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Yiddy. Let's go, man. Shout out to this brother, man, Gematria Effects News. Zachary, what's my man? Zachary K. Hubbard, man. He's a real good content creator. I gotta give respect where it's due. I can't lie. You know, I'm not a hater, y'all. You know, I give respect when it's due. Brother does awesome content. You feel me? Awesome content. You know what I mean? Tap in, walk with us, y'all, man.
That the shooter is in a pair of Vans, black shoes with white soles, with a yellow.
Now, y'all can see that, right? I'm about to show y'all this picture, man. Hold on real quick. I'm going to put that back on the screen. Y'all see that, right? Now, in this picture right here, let me see. I'm going to show y'all what picture that is. Now, this picture right here is allegedly Audrey Hale after they shot her, him, whoever, who, he, who, them, it, I don't know. Was it more than one shooter? Pay attention to the shoes. I just showed y'all the picture of Audrey Hale, and she clearly had a pair of solid black and white Vans on. If y'all look at this, clearly these Vans have the color red and yellow in them. This is the body after the police allegedly deleted her. Now, either we bugging, which we're not, because you ain't gonna sit up here and insult my intelligence and tell me that I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. They released this footage, this picture. When I say they, I'm talking about the Nashville Police Department, through their media, released these pictures. Now, either this is her, this is somebody else, or they trying to shit on our intelligence. I'm gonna say it's a combination of all. Clearly, you can see that her shoes or his shoes, whoever's shoes, are Vans with completely different design on them and clearly have red and yellow in them. That is what I used as my thumbnail. You know, I made my own image, and I made it a thumbnail, right? And that's the thumbnail. Clearly, those are two different sneakers, right? So are we going to continue to allow these people to fuck with our intelligence like this? Now listen. Cop an ear and listen, y'all. Right? Cop an ear and listen. Smash that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Tap in and walk with me, man. Y'all know I'm going to break this thing down for y'all, man.
In red design on the side.
Shout out to this brother.
Now, they've released this footage as well as the surveillance footage from the school. And in the surveillance footage of the school, you can see that they're also in Vans, but there's no yellow and red design. They're just black and white. So the question becomes, who changed the shoes? And the obvious answer is no one. And if you have a brain, it's obvious what the ritual is. Now, as we've been talking about...
We ain't going to get into all of that. We ain't going to get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's another topic for another day. We ain't going to get into all of that, right? I just wanted to show y'all that. You feel me? Right, now listen to this. Listen to this. Now listen to this, y'all, man. This is crazy. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use. Yeah.
Bring every angle, and we do start tonight with News 2's Adam Mincer at the suspected shooter's home while investigators
Hold on, we're going to do this. No.
why.
We ain't going to do that. We're going to do this.
Covering every angle, and we do start tonight with News 2's Adam Mincer at the suspected shooter's home while investigators try to answer why this happened. Plus, the response from the suspect's mother. Adam.
Haley, I'm about 8 to 10 minutes away from where that shooting happened at the suspected shooter's home.
Hold on, y'all. You silly as hell, man. I think Uncle Diggity silly as hell, man. Right? Do y'all understand what I'm saying, man? Tap in, man. Hold on, let me pull that back up real quick. My fault, y'all. My bad. I apologize about that, y'all.
Covering every angle, and we do start tonight with News 2's Adam Mincer at the suspected shooter's home while investigators try to answer why this happened. Plus, the response from the suspect's mother. Adam.
Haley, I'm about 8 to 10 minutes away from where that shooting happened at the suspected shooter's home. And just a short time ago, there was law enforcement everywhere combing for a reason why this shooter did this. As you can see behind me, you can see the boarded up door where police blasted through looking for the initial signs of a motive. At 10:13, police say 28-year-old Audrey Hale shot their way into Covenant Presbyterian.
Did y'all pay attention to that? Did y'all pay attention to that? I'm going to play that again, y'all. Tap in with me.
Looking for the initial signs of a motive. At 10:13, police say 28-year-old Audrey Hale shot their way into Covenant Presbyterian.
Did y'all hear that? I'm going to play it again because I don't think y'all paying attention. Listen, y'all. Listen. I thank God for giving me the discernment and the ability that I have. It's a beautiful gift, and I'm very appreciative and very humbled for it. Right? You hear me? Pay attention. Listen. Listen.
Looking for the initial signs of a motive. At 10:13, police say 28-year-old Audrey Hale shot their way into Covenant Presbyterian School.
I want to know, do y'all hear what I'm hearing? Do y'all hear what I'm hearing? We're going to get to 10:13, OG. All right. Do y'all hear what I'm hearing, man? All rainbows are mentally unstable. Yeah, give me up to that 500, man. I think I'm only like 3 or 4 away. Go ahead, get me past that 500, man. And get on to that 500, man. Get past that. And OG, that's why I rock with you, OG, man. We're going to have to chop it up behind the scenes, man. Listen, shot their way in. How could one person shoot their way in? Y'all better pay attention to what they, man. Man, OG, when I heard this earlier, man, I said, man, whoa. One person shot their way in, not there as in they are. And even that's not talking about one person. Audrey Hale shot their way in. I'm telling y'all, man. That's the same shit they did with Nicholas Cruz and with Eric Harrison out of Klebo. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Shot their way in. Now, mind y'all, this right here is a white guy who's a reporter from some news channel in Nashville. Pay attention.
As you can see behind me, you can see the boarded up door where police blasted through looking for the initial signs of a motive. At 10:13, police say 28-year-old Audrey Hale shot their way into Covenant Presbyterian School, took 6 lives, 3 children, 3 adults, shot up police vehicles from a 2nd-story window, then was killed by officers. Police say the shooting was carefully planned.
We have some writings that we're going over that pertain to this day, the actual incident. We have a map drawn out of how this was all going to take place.
Really?
There's right now a theory of that we may be able to talk about later, but it's not confirmed.
Police have not released a motive, but confirmed Hale.
They had a map already drawn out of how this was going to take. Man, this is what I'm saying, man. This level of disrespect to the intelligence is unheard of with these people. It's so disrespectful, y'all. I'm upset. I am pissed. This is basically them telling us, fuck y'all, we're going to do whatever we want. We're going to tell y'all what we're doing, make it seem like we ain't, but we are. And we're going to play, like, y'all too goofy to figure it out anyway. Plus, y'all ain't going to do shit. We could just sit up here, go up in schools, make it look like 2 crazy motherfuckers or 1 crazy motherfucker when it was really 2. Get the trannies involved, make all y'all target, and y'all ain't going to do shit. Y'all just going to keep letting us do this shit. That's where I'm at with it right now. And that's just starting to piss me off a lot because you motherfuckers is scared to death, man. And this shit gonna fucking keep happening. Until you motherfuckers get y'all hands out y'all ass and stop being on that pussy ass conspiracy theory shit. Look what the fuck they doing to our face. This man is the chief of police in Nashville, Tennessee. He said we already had a whole map drawn out of how this whole event was going to go down. That's very disrespectful and insulting to the intelligence of a person who's a critical thinking person like me. That's very insulting. Very insulting, man. How could one person do all of this? So you mean to tell me, and if y'all pay attention and go look at the footage of the campus of this school, it's not just a little penny ante school. It's a very prestigious campus. It's a whole one-way entrance to it. How the hell did she get past surveillance without being checked, monitored, on camera somewhere? Too many questions, y'all, man. I just, like I said, it's just a blatant disrespect to our intelligence, man. Super disrespectful. Like, god damn, man. Rest in essence to the children and the people who lost their lives. So she moseys on down the entrance to the school with 2 full semi-automatic rifles, assault rifles, a handgun, body armor, clips on deck, mags on deck. Uncle Diggity, mind fucking psyops. Remember when I told y'all about that movie? Exactly, Jerry Jermaine. Exactly. You know they was. Listen, man. Shout out to the homie Helmet, whatever his name is. This guy is going to court and back and forth, and he being his character assassinated because he's saying that the whole thing with down there in those Smanny Snook, you know what I'm talking about? He's saying that it was staged and all that stuff, allegedly, you know what I'm talking about? Just like how the bodies was in the bag moving back in the day on, on Columbine campus and shit. Mind fucking psyops. Y'all remember the movie? Let me bring y'all some movies to put y'all in the mind frame of when I say mind freaking psyops, right? Because we tend to forget these movies which these people put out, right? To insult our intelligence even more. Greatest thing the devil ever did was convince you that he don't exist, man. Right? Now, do y'all remember this movie right here? How many people have seen this movie right here? If y'all haven't, I strongly suggest y'all go see it, right? It's a perfect movie to talk about or to, to break down what I'm talking about. Told you I'm a movie buff. I can use movies to expose the system, right? It was a movie that came out back in the day with Dennis Hoffman, Al Pacino, called Wag the Dog, where they hired Dustin Hoffman's character to put this elaborate stage event together, some war in Albania, because the current president was found to be in a sex scandal, and to avoid scrutiny from that and avert attention from that, he hired Dustin Hoffman, who was a film producer, to create this elaborate scheme of a plan that there was some fake war going on in Albania. Woody Harrelson was some crazy dude, played some war character. He did all this crazy stuff, and they made all this elaborate stuff. They did all this filming, making it seem like it was bombs and stuff. Go watch Wag the Dog, y'all. Oh, and don't forget a movie from our childhood that was super dope. A more up-to-date version. I ain't gonna say it's a more up-to-date version of Wag the Dog, but a more up-to-date version of a movie displaying what I'm talking about with these mind-fucking psyops and how the government powers that be play on our intelligence by having these mind-fucking psyops that are elaborate staged events, as the Nashville chief of police just told us, that had a whole goddamn map out, mapping the whole event out. How are y'all able to do that? Which y'all did it, right after the shooting? Like, come on, y'all, man. It's a movie from back in the day that was dope as one of my favorite movies. And when I show y'all this movie, y'all all gonna know what I'm talking about because y'all all remember it because it's a classic, monumental movie. It's the only movie this has happened, and it hasn't happened in the movie since. And it's crazy because she didn't get the Oscar for this role. Right? That's the scene right there. Yeah, CIA controls the movie industry. Y'all remember this movie right here? Y'all be like, damn, this nigga Virgil know all the movies. Yeah, I'm a movie buff. You hear me? I understand why the Most High gave me this ability. It's a gift. I appreciate it, right? Yeah, dope-ass movie, Swordfish. This is the movie where Halle Berry showed them teddies. So if y'all young boys out there never heard of this movie, Swordfish, but you know who Halle Berry is, and you're like, damn, Halle Berry fine as hell. What's she like? Damn, they're 60 now. She's still bad. You want to see them teddies? Go watch the movie Swordfish. You want to see them teddies. Oh, they pretty. They're so beautiful. Just like how you would imagine. Remember this scene right here with her with them sunglasses on. Hugh Jackman, who's famous for playing Wolverine, John Travolta, Halle Berry. Who else played the Swordfish? Those are the main three characters, right? Halle Berry showed them teddies in this movie, right? Y'all remember what Swordfish was about, right? Huh? Y'all remember what Swordfish was about, right? Swordfish was about mind fucking psyops. Making things appear to be. Yeah, Don Cheadle was in that movie. Yep. Right? This whole movie was about making things appear to be something that they're actually not, like it's real, but it's not. Think about the last scene of that movie. Man, what, man, Garner? Well, man, you go watch Swordfish, man. Swordfish is a dope movie. I personally think that's one of the dopest movies John Travolta ever played in. It's one of the dopest movies Hugh Jackman ever played a main antagonist in or protagonist, right? It's also one of Halle Berry's dopest movies, man. Right? Now think about the theme of the movie Swordfish. So when you think about these movies, Swordfish, when you think about these movies, Wag the Dog, is it hard to believe that such events could be staged? Allegedly. Psyops all day, J. Jermaine. Listen, y'all. This person's two different pair of shoes, y'all. Are y'all going to deny what's right in y'all's face? This ain't no conspiracy theory, man. This is what they're showing us. This is not me conjuring up pictures. This is not me putting stuff, splicing stuff, photoshopping stuff. This is the footage and stuff that they're releasing to the public. He said Face Off was better. I think those movies came out around the same time too, man. Right? Right, y'all? You gonna let these people insult our intelligence like this, man? Now peep this though right here, man. They might keep letting these people insult our intelligence like this. Tap that like button, y'all. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Share your social engineer, man. Smash that like button, man. Ain't too many guys gonna break these things down like this for y'all, man. You hear me, man? Ain't too many people gonna do it, not because they don't want to do it. Not because they don't or not interested, they can't. They don't have the intellectual. They don't have they ain't got it. It ain't in them. They just don't got it. They don't have the sight to see. I'm trying to find the one, man. Let me see what it is. I'm gonna type it in.
Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Got some breaking news.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna go to. Yeah, my man Jonathan Lee. Man, Jonathan Lee Riches. Y'all hit the Jonathan Lee Riches. He make dope content, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The brother make dope content, man. Y'all should go check his content out, man. I listen to all type of content creators, y'all, and he actually got some dope stuff. I ain't gonna sit here and hold y'all, man. He got some dope content, man. White boy. Dope content.
Manifesto talk. Plotting.
So this is what I wanted to say to y'all about this, right? There we go. I personally think that Face Off was better than, that Swordfish was better than Face Off. That movie was kind of corny for real. But that was an ill ass character though, my nigga Castle Troy. You feel me? That was a good character, man. I ain't gonna say I just didn't think it was better than Swordfish. I ain't gonna say it wasn't a shitty movie. I just didn't think it was better than Swordfish. But yeah, now pay attention to this right here, this clip I'm showing y'all, right? As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do this too right here.
Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Got some breaking news, everyone. Police reveal some new information about Covenant Christian School mass shooter Audrey Hale. Manifesto talk, plotting, maps. I want to share this information here. This is a press conference, but it reveals a lot of clues on Audrey Hale. Check this out.
Today's press conference. We've identified the shooter as Audrey Hale, 28-year-old female that lived in the Nashville area. We have investigations ongoing now at the residence on Brightwood Avenue. And we have made contact with the father that lived at that residence and are putting together more information. We've also determined there were maps drawn of the school in detail of surveillance, entry points, etc. We know and believe that entry was gained through shooting through one of the doors, is how they actually got into the school.
Did y'all hear it? Did y'all catch it? Let's run it back.
We know and believe that entry was gained through shooting through one of the doors, is how they actually got into the.
Third time's a charm.
Entry points, etc. We know and believe that entry was gained through shooting through one of the doors, is how they actually got.
Is how they actually got in. I thought it was only one person, man. See, this is the shit I'm talking about, y'all. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. Who the fuck is they? I thought it was only one chick, man. So is it Audrey and Hale? Like, who's this other person? Like, keep saying they. But yet we're only showing us one person who allegedly is deceased. You feel me, Jermaine? You see the play? Who is they? Y'all told us that only one broad did this. Who's they? Why wouldn't you say it's how she got in? So there can't be two of them. It can't be two Audrey Hales, or is it? Has the deep state, Illuminati, whatever y'all want to call them, the demons, I call them the Khazarian demons, have they got so bold as to just openly use clones? This is an insult to our intelligence, y'all. And I'm laughing right now, but this shit ain't funny. This is very serious, man. Right? And it takes the critical mind to decipher and dissect this and listen to this stuff. Because most of y'all ain't paying attention to this stuff. And even if y'all was listening to that, most of y'all would have not even caught that. They means plural, more than one, flat out. They, them, there is referring to more than one person. It is not a singular term or tense. But they only telling us about Audrey Hale. So who's this other person, clearly? So basically, now let me test y'all's critical thinking, right? So basically, the gist out of everything I'm telling y'all up to this point, what should y'all be surmising about the people who's telling us this stuff? What are they clearly doing? Clearly. Certainly. Some good weed right there, y'all. Fire. Clearly. This is so disrespectful, man. On so many levels, because 3 little children are dead as a result of this situation. So what does that really tell us? I keep telling y'all they're coming for our babies, man. In all ways possible, they are coming for our babies. I'm not even going to speak that into existence, man. Praises be to the Most High, man. Protect and cover all our children, man, while they at schools. Protect them, man, for real. Cover them. Because, man, listen. Man, listen. Right? And ignorant doesn't mean stupid. Ignorant doesn't mean dumb. Ignorant just means you do not know. That's it. Rest in the essence of all the people who have lost their lives as a result of this mind freaking psyop that they're calling active shooters, massive shootings, and all whatever they calling it, man. Rest in the essence of all the people up until current day who lost their lives as a result of these sick people's agendas. Oddly enough, these are the people who run shit. Go figure. I feel you on that, J. Jermaine, man, because listen, man. This level of disrespect, this level of insult to the intelligence, this is horrible. So this is what I'm going to go ahead and do, man, because, you know, I'm just feeling it right now, man. And I want to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link. Y'all more than welcome to come up here, man. You feel me? And I'm just saying, though, y'all, man, you know what I mean? I'm a very fair guy, you know. I'm a reasonable guy, you know. But I've also been blessed with the sight to see. And y'all got to understand, for a guy like me, this stuff, it affects me in a way more intense than it do most of y'all, because most of y'all don't got the sight to see. Right? That's not an insult to your intelligence or anything like that. Right? Mr. O with the info. What happening, Joe? Right now, you just on time, man. We're going at least. I know we're going in on this, man. Because I'm telling y'all, man. I've been telling y'all about HR 1955. I've been sitting up here telling y'all about all these contingency plan, comp plan, 88. I'm sitting here telling y'all about all this stuff that's going on. That the stuff we really need to be having discussions about, stuff we really need to be dissecting and stuff, and dissecting and discussing and making plans of action, connecting. I'm telling y'all, this shit about to get so real out here, man. And y'all ain't prepared for this stuff. I don't care how many shootouts you done been in with your so-called ops. I'll see you dudes recording that stuff on YouTube. Seeing them shootouts is terrible. One of these squads will destroy y'all's hood in less than an hour. 6 dudes take your whole entire hood, your whole entire hood down. Maybe even 4. Y'all ain't ready for no stuff like that, man. All right. Y'all more than welcome to hit the link. How many times is this going to continue to happen? Right? And just think how these sick people are sitting up in their little offices and their, suites and all that stuff, right? Their villas and all that stuff, and they just watching this. And they like, I cannot believe these people have not completely taken this shit over yet. No doubt, no doubt. The link is open, y'all. Anybody who's tapping in, if y'all got something y'all want to add to this, maybe y'all got some information according to this situation that we ain't heard yet. Maybe you just want to speak your piece on it. You want to challenge me on what I'm saying. The floor is open, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared, y'all. Don't be scared. And let me tell y'all something. And this is what I'm going to tell y'all too, right? And I know this, man. You hear me? I know the reason why when I open up the link, I know a reason why people don't. I know why people don't come up. And it ain't because people are shy and all. No. When you're dealing with a person like me, and I'm not just, this is not me, bigging myself up. This is not me putting myself on a pedestal. This is just me being real, right? When you come on panel talking to a guy like me, man, it ain't gonna be no bullshit. You ain't gonna be able to say anything out your mouth. I'm very well versed and learned in a lot of stuff. So you come up here with some fake ass information, I'm gonna dissect that shit. I'm gonna break that shit apart, and I'm gonna split it straight down the middle, like I would do this goddamn purple Royal Haze Dutch, nigga. So you better have your shit straight when you come up here. And I understand that. I get that. I actually take it as a compliment, right? You feel me? My brother Uncle Diggity, my brother Mr. O come up, you know what I'm talking about? You hear me? Juju then came up every now and again, you know what I'm talking about? People, few people come up, but I get it, and it's all good. But the panel's always open because this is serious, man. This is very, very serious. And when it gets to this level of blatancy, like this the type of stuff that cannot go ignored or swept under the rug. See, this is the stuff that gets off while we is all up in arms about shit that, just absolutely does not matter at all. This situation right here happening in Nashville is perpetuating an agenda that so supersedes what could ever be discussed about anything that's being discussed that really don't freaking matter right now. Right? I'm hollering at my brother the other day, man. I ain't gonna say his name, man, but I'm hollering at my brethren yesterday. I saw him like, look, man, I showed him the shoes and all that stuff. And so my brother say to me, I really don't care. Right? He said, be honest with you, I really don't care. I said, it's fair, respect. Let me put it to you in this aspect, though. Right? That could have been your kids, one of your kids at the school. that somebody decided we don't. And see, this is the thing, and this is the perpetual state of paranoia and fear that has to be induced in order to keep one siphoning the energy. I keep telling y'all, I told y'all many times before, these entities feed off of our low, dense, vibrating energy that manifests as fear, anxiety, pain, depression, aggression, regression, suppression, right? These demons feed off of that. I mean, it's literally their energetic sustenance, literally, right? And as long as we keep producing it, it's going to just keep happening. It's going to keep happening, right? And, you know, not to be, you know, busting shots at my brethren, that's my brother, but I just have to put it to that perspective just to let you know how serious this actually is, no matter how serious you may feel or think it is not, right? Because that could have been your kid out of school today. We don't know. It's random, man. Random. So many schools. What determines the picking of the school is what a point where most people like me, critical thinking, that's how my mind works. I'm trying to pinpoint where this is going to happen at. Because as I've been studying and looking at it for the past, let's say, 10 years, I'm starting to see a pattern. Right? So, you know what I mean? Y'all better be aware of what's going on out here, man. It's to the point to where we're being indoctrinated with this perception that we have to accept this as being normal, right? And what is it that is wanted to be desired from this? We're tired of this. We're sick and tired of this happening. Our kids being deleted. Our school's supposed to be the safest place for our children outside of our homes. What are y'all going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Governor, mayor, president, politicians, people who don't give a damn. We need to be asking, what is we going to do about it? Right? What are we going to do about it? Y'all okay with our kids just being subject to being bodied going to school? Y'all think that's cool? It's not that serious? You don't care about that? All right. You know, you allowed to care about whatever you want to care about. This is not me sitting here singling nobody out or nothing, though. Who am I to decipher or determine whatever you care about more important than what I care about, right? I'm just saying. Understand the energetic environment that's being created when you keep that mind state. Just think about that, or don't think about it, right? Don't think about it. You do whatever you want to do. As for me, right, I'm going to do what I do, and I ain't letting up, because I'm telling y'all, this is about to get crazy out here, man. And the sad part about it is, being a person gifted with the sight to see, a lot of y'all ain't going to make it. Let me correct that. A lot of us aren't going to make it. Matter of fact, the overwhelmingly mass majority of us ain't going to make it. And what's even sad when I think about it is that the overwhelming mass majority of us couldn't make it even if we had a fighting chance. That's what's sad. That's very sad right there. And when I say us, I'm talking about specifically us black folks in America. We probably will be the first to get wiped out. Oh, man, it just hurted me to say that, man. Hurted me to say that. That's why I had to laugh. Good, you know, we're not organized in any form or fashion, right? So we got Aubrey, is it another one? What's going on with that, man? What's up with the there and the they? Like critical, like this is what I'm saying. I think they be doing stuff like this to test and see how far critical thinking has been grafted out of our psyche and our genetic makeup, literally out of our biology. I think through the severe mind frickery, the severe trauma-based mind control, the severe psyops, the severe programming, perception manipulation, I think through the severe onslaught of all of that, I think genetically, I think the ability to acquiesce and non-comply, or should I say, the abilities to non-acquiesce and non-comply, it seems like it's damn near deleted out of our motherboard, so to speak. It's been removed from our computer's software, so to speak. It's been removed. The memory's been removed. It's like that part of our genetic, or a part of our DNA, that part of our genome has been removed. That's almost what it's akin to. Is that? Dean Okai Sr. Who's Dean Okai Sr.? I never heard of him. All right. Like I say, y'all, man, the link is in the chat. Y'all more than welcome to hit it and come on up, man. This is getting wild, man. You hear me? This is getting crazy. My man OG say, all the mass shootings that have happened and no law has been passed for school police in every school, but crazy, but laws restricting, constricting, at the same time opening up gun laws in certain states. It's like an up and down thing, and now they're trying to make it to where it's all federal. Y'all gotta be able to peep the play, man. Y'all gotta be able to peep the demo, man. Y'all gotta be able to peep the demo, man. Y'all don't see what's going on, man. They setting us up. They setting us up. They let all of us get super Roscoe'd up during the pandemic. They didn't even let it okay to carry your Roscoe in public in bars without a license and all that crazy stuff. Intentionally creating the energetic environment for these type of things to happen, and then be like, you know what? We gotta restrict gun laws. No assault rifles. No clips with magazines more than 10 rounds. Now it's 8 rounds. Now it's you got to go through severe scrutiny and background to get a certain, man. Y'all better see where this is going, man. And the bad part about it, sad part about it is they're using us to do it. Using us against us. Slaves fighting slaves on the behalf of the slaves' masters. Right? And it is what it is, man. And it's going to continue because that's what it's designed to do until we stop acquiescing and complying with it. Once we start non-acquiescing and non-complying, the system will literally fall apart just like how it did in the Matrix. You did. And that's just a fact, man. That's not blowing nothing out of proportion. That's not you like putting 100 on 10. That's just keeping it what it is, man. Y'all don't see it? Are y'all going to continue to deny that which is right in front of your face, which would make you, mentally disturbed at best? You feel me? Which would make you emotionally and perceptually unstable. If you cannot see what is right in front of your face, especially when you got a brother like me, just so articulate and able to just break it down to you like that, It's crazy, man. Oh, okay. I hit to the brother. I have to check that out. I ain't been really watching too much of Dre's content, man. You feel me? I've been, trying to get things over here at A Real Talk Podcast in order, man. So you got to get all the paperwork right, get everything right. Studio time, studio. So I'm being blessed with opportunities, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Got way more interviews coming on. I'm talking about all of that, man. Hit that like button. Get them likes up past the 500 and on to the 1,000 and more. I'm telling y'all, man, listen. We can make the matrix do as we see fit. But if we keep falling for these mind freaking psyops, this stuff is definitely going to continue to happen. That's a fact. Right? Exactly. This is a fact. These are facts. It's going to continue to happen, y'all. It's going to continue to happen. Sad part about it is we still is at a point where we can actually do something about it, man. We don't want to wait till it get too far gone, man. Once they start hooking people up to the metaverse, and once they completely, totally get rid of paper currency, once they start putting us in assigned housing, assigned vehicles, assigned employment, which is kind of already happening right now. You just have to have the eyes to see how it is actually all happening right now. One thing for sure, two things for certain, y'all brother Stacks with the facts ain't letting up. No fear. I don't care about none of that. You hear me? Or anything, man, as far as like, you know, I don't do fear. I done told y'all the fear's been deleted from my you know, psyche for a long time. Fear's been deleted from how I perceive this. I don't do fear at all. Right? Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man, we're living in actually beautifully tragic times right now. Or we're living in tragically beautiful periods right now. It's all the same. All the same, man. And we just sit up here, we're going to keep allowing this, man. We just going to keep allowing them to assault our intelligence like this, man. I want to know. That's really why I want some of y'all to come up for real, man. We're going to continue to let these people assault our intelligence like this, man. Using word as if we don't pay attention, like we don't know sentence structure, like we don't know stuff like that. Like we're so stupid, we're so dumb. Y'all think these people, listen, man, these people think they really think they done dumbed us down so far to where they could blatantly tell us what they're doing and we still don't catch on to it. They went up in there. Who the hell is they? Y'all telling us this is one chick, Audrey Hale. Where's the they in that? Sound like one person to me. Oh, I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man, this stuff is so disrespectful, man. This vexes my entire spirit, man. This vexes my soul. I can't wait to get to the gym in the morning, man, and get the leg work in, man, and release some of this stress, man. For real, man. Y'all understand, for a guy like me, man, I feel this stuff on a whole nother level, man. Like the level, the level of disrespect, man. The level of you know, the level of evil that it takes. You hear me? The level of evil that you have to have residing and abiding in you. Shout out to my brother Sinful, man. The amount of evil, demonic energy that has to be residing and abiding within you to be so diabolical as to intricately put out well thought out scheme for years in advance, actual events down to the T. That's very, 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 very demonic, man. Some will argue with them. That's what the Most High do. Right? It's one of the great mysteries. Hopefully the Most High will reveal it to you. It ain't for me to reveal it to you. Some things is better left unsaid. You said those rainbows are idiots. So just think about that, y'all. It's so clearly it was more than one person. Clearly. Like, that's a fact. I mean, they telling us this repeatedly. The white guy reporter said there, the black chief of police said they. So clearly it's more than one. Where the other shooter at, y'all? Y'all understand the gist of tonight's show and why I switched it up? Because we were supposed to be talking about the effects of social engineering on the psyche as a content creator, which oddly enough, this show kind of is that. You feel me? So it's crazy, man. You know, I'll be sitting up here, man. You know, it's just wild, man. You feel me? It's just wild. And like I say, man, I just thank the Most High for giving me a strong sense and gift of discernment, giving me a gift of the sight to see this stuff, and also critical thinking ability, deductive reasonability, and the process of elimination ability to be able to connect and dot ability to be able to put it all together. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for that. I'm humbled by that. That's why, I don't really be putting on too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no arrogant guy like that. You feel me? I'm a very confident guy, but I'm not an arrogant guy. My confidence may be misconstrued for arrogance with people, but I'm a very humble guy. I'm not super balling out of control or none of that, so I ain't got no reason to be arrogant. You know what I'm talking about? Well, my man said it was not a conjoined twin that committed the shooting. You understand me, man? Man. So what was Siamese twins? They did it with Siamese twins? Huh? Are you telling me that Audrey Hale, like y'all heard me say Aubrey, so Audrey and Aubrey is two people? Like, shout out to all my Siamese twins out there, man. Y'all go ahead and get that old surgery, man. Go ahead and get that divide on, man, if you can. You feel me? Huh? You know? I should have got me some more munchies from the store, man, but it's all good though, man. Yeah, man. What y'all think about this, man? For real, I'll hit that. That'd be cool to have some of y'all come up here, man, speak on this. But I understand certain stuff that I'll talk about too. It's very controversial. I understand the stuff that I'll be talking about is very far out. Some might say, may say, could say, would say, right? You don't say, right? But I just like to challenge the status quo, man. You hear me? Yeah, we ain't going with that, Lance Parker, man. Although compartmentalization is very real, I put y'all up on game about that. I speak about it so much. Compartmentalization alters, as in altered states of awareness or perception or reality. And these alters can be programmed. But all of these alters, as in altered states of reality or awareness or perception, they are all formed, not created, formed as a result of epigenetically passed down human trauma, coupled with also trauma-based mind control. Now think about when me and Shalom Girl was talking and I brought up SRA, right? Which sadly enough, a lot of people on the earth, more than what we would care to even want to admit, have had or have very much experience and knowledge in such things personally. It's just funny how all this stuff is folding together. And it's just funny how, not funny, it's a blessing how the Most High has brought all of us here together for such a time as this. A beautifully tragic time. A tragically beautiful time. What is you going to do? That's the question. What are you going to do? Y'all still want to go to party and stuff? Because, you know, stuff is getting crazy. I don't think people be really looking around what's going around in some of the areas of the world, man. And us Americans, man, we ain't the most popular people, man. So I'm not fear monger. I'm just saying, be very mindful and do your research before you travel abroad, especially if you're trying to get abroad. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck around, find your ass somewhere where you ain't trying to be. You did. We about to take a little intermission, man. You feel me? We're gonna take a little intermission. You did. We're gonna take a little intermission, right? Because I need to go grab me a snack real quick, man. Right? It ain't gonna be that long, man. Pause. All right. Yeah, this babe. Nah, man. You're one person. That's it. Oh, but think about this though, y'all. Maybe they're not one person due to their trauma. Because I'll tell you right now, if you a dude and you was a fun boy, something happened to you in your past, in your childhood that caused that, man. Whether it was genetic passed down from your father or personal experience. Contender. You know, it's a lot of ugly things. A lot of ugly things in the world, baby. And even though we're being manipulated and hating each other and hating each other, I still choose to love. I got a lot of love to give. Got Onyx singing the vibes. Onyx, talk to him, sis.
I know it's hard, but this beauty in the struggle. Playing parts of the lady of a love. Life's beautiful. Can't wait to fall and let go. So beautiful. Life's beautiful. Oh, yeah.
This life we live in, nobody promised tomorrow, man. We gotta make it by any means necessary, man. I won't be happy till all my diamonds canary, man. And all my brethren and sisters locked up in the prison. Come home, no more worries about commissary, man. We've been tricked into thinking the world is filled with hate. Same time being tricked to forgetting that we great. My brother Mooch, he lost his life about a year ago. Now James holding it down is so beautiful. My brother K-Roll went to go be back with the essence. I truly miss him because he taught me so many life lessons. I sit back and I reflect on how the world could be if there was no more wars, no more poverty. But I'ma keep dropping jewels, it ain't no stopping me. Ghost band, shadow band, it ain't no blocking me. I'm truly truthful. Stacks with the facts featuring Onyx is truly beautiful. Say,
I know it's hard, but there's beauty in the struggle. Playing parts of the lady of a love. Life's beautiful. Can't wait to fall and let go. So beautiful. Life's beautiful.
2020 coronavirus in full effect. They lying about them numbers, brother, they full of shit. Lying. Went from owning the business to unemployment checks. Dang. Everybody masked up like they robbing shit. Imposing vaccinations, but they ain't stopping shit. I'm saying rest in the essence to Casey Dissect Jr. As another young life gone, we sending prayers to him. To every mother who's ever had to bury a child. When your heart gets heavy, just look up in the clouds. Put a smile on your face, tell them they made you proud. We being tricked into thinking the world is so ugly. I'm about to get off parole, this world is so ugly. My mom just got out of surgery, that's so ugly. I'm in the league of my own, no man above none. Truly truthful. Stacks with the facts featuring Onyx is truly beautiful. Say,
I know it's hard, but there's beauty in the struggle. Playing parts of the lady of a love. Life's beautiful. Can't wait to fall and let go. So beautiful. Life's beautiful. Oh, yeah.
yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. How y'all like that track right there, man? That's my girl Kiki singing on the track on that song, man. She was a classmate of mine when I was going to the Ohio Media School. You dig? Yeah, I'll try to get Kiki to come on the show, but you know what I'm saying? She said she ain't want to come on the show, man. I ain't gonna get into all of that, but you know, shout out to Kiki, man. She blessed the track. You feel me? She blessed it. Exactly. That's why I be telling y'all to read 1984. That's why I be telling y'all to read 1984, man. You feel me? Newspeak. Remember when I told y'all about Newspeak? How they changing up the language? Getting rid of words, taking words out the lexicon, introducing new words that don't mean nothing. All these acronyms, LGBTQ, LMNOP, BBL, LOL, LMAO, RMFFLL, all these words, you know, shaking my SMH, GTFO, H. Y'all see what I'm saying? Removing words from the lexicon, nigga, cunt, saying that certain things is offensive, faggot. Y'all better understand where this stuff is going, man. We must protect freedom of speech at all costs, right? Because our freedom of speech is directly connected to our freedom to think, y'all. And if you don't say it, or if you don't think it, you will not say it, right? I want y'all to be able to understand that, man. Understand what that means, man. You go around telling people what they can't say or shouldn't say, right? That's what this is all about, too. Getting rid of free speech, too. Right? It's all about making everybody a victim. Y'all hear me? They want us to all be in a perpetual victimized victimhood state. Because when you're in a constant state of victimhood, which means you're in a constant state of fear, which means you can be manipulated, which means in exchange for security or a false sense thereof, you would be willing to give up some of your so-called freedoms. You said now, oh yeah, you want to, y'all better go read that book, man. Go read 1984 and Brave New World, man. Y'all hear me, man? I'm gonna be sitting up here telling y'all this stuff because I done did all this stuff and I think I'm smarter than y'all, some shit like that, man. Nobody realize what the hell going on out here, man. This shit getting real. Oh, and don't ever forget they coming for our kids. Notice that they're coming for our kids. Uncle Diggity, what it do, man?
What up, man?
How you like that track right there, man?
I just walked in, bro. I missed it. I walked in and grabbed my phone. Like, I had to leave my phone at the crib to charge and shit while I went and made that run.
No, it's all good. You just walked to a little corner store around the corner, something like that.
No, I had to go grab some of that tree up, man.
Oh, okay. I thought I thought you meant like going to the store or something. Okay.
No. Roll me one right quick.
Yeah, who said who cares about a bundle of sticks and British cigarettes? Y'all should all have been reading 1984, man. I'm not telling y'all that because, like I say, I've read it and I think I'm smarter than y'all, or I think that, nah, man, I'm telling y'all to read it because it's something that you fucking need to read, man. So you can better understand this stuff that's going on. It'll make sense to you. And then you will, instead of thinking that this stuff is normal, this stuff is being scripted. The damn chief of police said out his mouth, man. He said, yeah, we had it all mapped out. I said, what? How? It just happened. How y'all get it mapped out that fast? Now listen, through LiDAR technology and their new technology they got, their CRISPR-Cas9 technology, they got this technology where they could predict crime on some Minority Report stuff. Louisiana been doing it. Georgia been doing it. Some states in the Midwest been using this technology. I can't think of what the name of it is really right now. They've been using this technology that they use to predict when crime is going to happen. Why do you think they passed the Safety Act in Illinois? They got the crime mapped out. They know where it's going to happen. They know when it's going to happen. They even know who the hell is going to do it down there. We talking about Minority Report shit. We talking about pre-crime. Do you understand what I'm talking about to y'all, man? And here we got allegedly one chick, Audrey Hale, run up in this school at 10:13. Now let's get to that 10:13. Right? 10:13 to 11:30 to 10:13 to 10:37. All of this was over with, right? The police responded, neutralized her, and all of that, right? I want to know how they got to the scene so fast, allegedly. Why was she not stopped when she came on the property? I know she was under surveillance. Why haven't we seen that footage? Where's the footage of her coming onto the property? The school looked pretty empty to me. Where the kids at? Where the school buses at? Was that footage new? Was it old? Was it up to date? How do we know?
Bro, they show footage of her like rolling onto the school grounds, man. That parking lot looked empty than a motherfucker. Like she like
So they
rolled
do
right
got
up.
footage of her rolling
Yeah.
onto the school grounds, right?
Yeah, they got the they you know the little footage they released, like the news show. They got her rolling up in like a white van or something onto the school grounds. It was empty as
Man. So I
fuck.
didn't see
Wasn't
that
nobody
footage.
out there.
Pay attention, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. And I know when y'all hear stuff like this, some of y'all just, man, listen, y'all. Watch that movie Wag the Dog. Watch Swordfish. All right? Watch them movies, man. It's really, and that's the thing. That's the thing they count on, too. They count on that program that's been ingrained into our psyche of, nah, they wouldn't do that. That's not real. Guess what I'm about to say, y'all? Now, guess what I'm about to say that we've been indoctrinated with, that I done put y'all up on game about too, and it still work like a goddamn charm to this day. That's a conspiracy theory. What's a conspiracy?
Well, according to my charge, it's when a group of motherfuckers get together for one common cause.
Right? One or more. Right? What does it mean to conspire? Let's break the word down, y'all. What does it mean to conspire? Do y'all a brief etymology lesson real quick, right? What two words make up the word conspire? All right. What my man say? It's like an arsonist starting a fire, then joining the spectators watching the fire department put the... Yeah, exactly, man. That's exactly what's going on. Let's do an etymology lesson real quick, y'all. These dudes right here, Eric Blackman, Eric Harrison, Devin Klebo, them boys was the illest. You hear me? I remember when that stuff happened, I said, God damn, they wasn't playing, man. Or was they? Right? The word conspire is made up of two words. Con, right? Inspire. Con. Persuade someone to do or believe something. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Right. Right. Y'all see that? You see that, Uncle Diggity?
I see it, bro.
Already. Tap in, walk with us, y'all, man. We're going in overtime, man. Hey, listen, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You did? Share your social engineering. When you see that one by there, I mean, there's more than one definition of this word, right? You feel me? Or different tenses or different uses for it, right? Con. This is the very first definition of the word con. Persuade someone to do or believe something, typically by use of deception. Right? 2, a disadvantage. Con, a convict, or you know, someone who's been in prison or in prison. Study attentively or learn by heart, as in a piece of writing. A convention, especially one of the enthusiasts of science, you know, like Comic-Con, right? Direct the steering of a ship. The con, if you, this is a military term. I've taken command of the con, right? Well, let's look at that first definition though, because this is normally what they're using. To persuade someone to do or believe something, typically use of deception, right? Now let's look up the second word. Spire. Oh my God, man. All right. Spire. A tapering conical. Did y'all catch that? Huh? This is how y'all find out what these words mean, man. You hear me? Now, when we look up the word con, it means what it meant, what we said it meant. But now we're going to aspire, and aspire is a tapering conical or pyramidal structure on the top of a building, typically a church tower. The continuation of a tree trunk above the point where branching begins, especially in a tree of a tapering form, as in like a Christmas tree, or a long tapering object. A tapering conical or pyramidal structure. So to conspire. Now y'all think about that. Y'all, that's something for y'all to go home and do some homework on. Uh-oh. See, when you dropping them jewels, man, that's when they try to come through. You feel me? Way. Uncle Diggity must be, he twisting up.
Definitely twisting up.
Hey, listen here, that's why I rock with my niggas, man. You know when the brothers come up on the panel and they silent with the mic off and the cam off, well, Uncle Diggity don't cam up anyway, but you know a brother rolling up when he got the mic off in the silent night like that, he got the mic off. He twisting up right now, man. That's all good.
I'll be coughing and talking shit in the background. I ain't trying to have all that on the show.
Man. We can wait till you get done, brother. You know what I'm talking about? So look up that word. Y'all put them together. A conical shape and a pyramid shape, tapering from top to bottom. You feel me? Or from the bottom to the top, it tapers into what they call an apex. Right? Yeah. And to conspire, conspiracy.
All right, I'm taking.
All right. Smash that like button. Y'all click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. I'm sitting over here hungry, I'm over here starving like Marvin, man.
Yeah.
Real need to go to the grocery store, man. I'm starving like Marvin, man. You hear me? Now I've been going to the different little spots in my city, man, supporting the Black owned business, man. I'm not dude I'm about to have come on the show. I'm talking about he got the best wings in the city. You understand me, man? And I'm really about to start focusing on a plant-based diet too, man. Y'all remember when I had my big homie Plant Poppy 614 come on the show? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember, bro.
Yeah, we about to put something together, man. I'm gonna talk to the brother when we put something together, man, because he got some beautiful recipes, man. And I'm talking about we're gonna put something together because I'm really about to start focusing on this plant-based diet. I hear my brother Mr. O talking about the Leviticus diet.
Nigga, no seafood. You know what I mean? No.
Great plant-based everything, man. You get more proteins from plants than you do anything. How could we ever allow these people to trick us into anything different? Look at gorillas. They eat nothing but plants.
Them niggas strong as fucking gorillas. I can't get with the plant-based meat. I think that's an oxymoron and shit.
Yeah, that is a super oxymoron. That's a double negative. That's a cognitive dissonance if I ever heard it.
I love vegetables though. I can fuck with them.
Mushrooms are a great replacement for meat. Great replacement, if you ask me. You can make mushroom bacon. You can make mushroom burgers.
Nah, I wouldn't even waste my time trying to do that shit. But
great substitute. But I mean, if you're a person that just don't like mushrooms, and I could get it though. But I like
mushrooms. I wouldn't try to make no burger out them no burger patty out of them though.
Have you ever had a mushroom burger, Uncle Diggity?
No, I believe you. I believe you. I fuck with mushrooms and shit.
I just had one the other day. Slap. Slap. That portobello patty, this slap on the sandwich, man. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, good as hell. But yeah, though, man, Uncle D, what you think about all of this going on with this whole situation, man? Especially considering up there connected dots and broke things down, man, and gave you a different perspective to look at things from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you think about all of this, man? Because clearly.
I mean, well, shit. Through time, they've been staging shit all along anyway. So I think this probably ain't nothing but another case of that. It's either they're staging it or it'll happen and they'll just use it as a premise to get their point across and shit. Those are the only two options.
I'm glad you said that, Uncle D, because it's a mixture of the two.
Yeah.
Now, and this is where they go, and this is how y'all get involved. And y'all start saying, because they know it's going to be a population of y'all that's going to do that. And that's going to add to the. It's just like when y'all girls sit up here and be lying about dudes touching y'all, and that takes away from the girls who are actually getting sexually violated. And now they're not being taken serious. It's like crying wolf. You know, hey, Uncle Dick.
Some of the shit though, some shit happens, and then they'll be in the process of talking about gun reform, and they'll tack it on, and then when shit ain't happening fast enough, like they in the process of trying to jam up. They want to get the Dems want that second term, bro. So they playing hardball right now. Election finna come up, so this probably won't be the last thing we see leading up to election and shit like that. But they gonna play hardball to try to get this election because it's it's not looking bad. It's not looking good for them, So they just had to stage some shit. I mean, Republicans do it too. When 9/11 happened, Republicans was on watch and shit. So I mean, it's really a lose-lose situation, I guess, when it come to that. It's fucked up because if people actually died, because I still think the school looked empty. The footage I seen of the shit looked empty. They got the footage of the cop actually popping on her and shit on YouTube earlier. I saw all this shit on YouTube. So they got the footage of the cops actually making their way up to wherever she was and popping her. And the school was just like empty. Like she wasn't like kicking in no doors, shooting at nothing and shit. It was already quiet when they got up there, right? They got up there and just, I guess, saw somebody right there and just popped them. Like they didn't even yell freeze or put the gun down. They ain't doing that. They just popped. So it was weird. And then the video ended and shit. So it is definitely some scripted business going on around it, this shit. I mean, if it was authentic, they'd be all in there and, memorial, all of this other, they'd have the whole theatric going on. But this shit is too, when it's too packaged, like it's too packaged. Like when 9/11 hit, they had a nigga on scene, Virgil, you might remember that. The white dude that was on scene talking about the building looked like it fell mostly due to, structural damage or some shit. Like he knew the technical term of how the building fell, and he was being interviewed on the street, and then they started using that in the narrative, what he had said. And then later on down the line, we found out that dude was an actor. He was a crisis actor. So
I just tell y'all, hold on, because you wasn't in the show. Or...
Yeah, I was gone for that little time.
What did I just tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all that crisis actors are real?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, I just went to media school, y'all, for 2 years straight. Or the equivalent, actually like 3, or the equivalent of a bachelor's degree in this stuff. Man, I'm telling you, I know about the level of technology that these especially news corporations have. Crazy. It's quite amazing. They can make it look like you was somewhere that you wasn't, and make it look like you was saying some stuff you ain't never said in your life. You hear me? It's awesome. So I want y'all to just, I said, I'm not trying to sway your opinion to make you talk, because I don't know. Am I saying that's what this was with this situation? No, I don't know. What I'm saying is it's a possibility. What I am saying is this. Clearly, the pictures they showed us is not the same people, because they had 2 different pair of kicks on. So.
Oh, you see the pic I sent you and shit of the kicks?
Oh, yes. So you just see that out the blue, and you was watching the show before?
No, I was watching the show. That's why I sent it. I sent them to you. I was like, I know. I was like, I know them shoes. I know them shoes. Like I've seen them before, so I know them. But when they turned all black and white, that shit did look weird. You know what I mean? That they don't do. They got flames on both of the outer sides of the shoe. The inner side of the shoe might be all black and white, but the outer part that you can see definitely has flame on it.
And you can clearly see from the picture that those were not the same feet.
Yeah.
Unless you change your shoes.
So was that person number 2 then, or the other motherfucker, one of the other motherfuckers, or whatever the fuck? Because
my whole thing is they're still telling us and going with the story that it was only one shooter.
Well, I mean, see the video, the footage that they got, right? You see a van pulling onto the campus in the parking lot or whatever. You don't see nobody in it. The next shot of it, you don't even see the bitch hop out and walk up to the door. The next shot is the bullets coming through the glass door.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and then the next shot, is the bitch in the hallway, you know, looking indoors, acting like she aiming at shit, but ain't nobody there. You that far in the school and you didn't bust some goddamn AR rounds through the door and ain't nobody there. Like, no, everybody ran to the back. We ain't even see the people. Like, where the video they showed basically damn near showed the whole thing until it cut and she was wherever the fuck she was when the police found her and shit. They got different they got the school surveillance, and then the police got body cam. They got the body cam videos out. So you don't see her interact with people. You see, you know what? When the police was going to where she was, I think it was one kid or one person just in the hallway, laid on the floor, and the cop runs by like, "Get out the way!" And you know what I mean? It was just one person though, like, and they went right to where she was. Probably had walked past whoever the fuck that person was. Didn't shoot. Didn't, you know what I mean? Did, because it was literally like the person's right here in the hallway, right? Right here in the hallway. You run right here to the edge of the hallway, which you ain't even, it's in the middle of the hall. The person's in the middle of the hallway. So you run right down here to the room where she at and just turn right there and pop. So who the fuck was that got by her that, you know what I mean? If she killed 6 people or whatever the fuck, like who did, you know, who are the people she killed? Where are the people she killed? Like, you know, where's all of the deets? You know what I mean? Y'all bullshitting, man.
Just like with Nicholas Cruz, man.
Like y'all.
Cruz. So y'all mean to tell me Nicholas Cruz just was rolling through the school with all them straps and people were seeing him and ain't nobody say nothing or nothing? He just was able to do all that? Come on, man.
I mean, the school alarm is going off because the glass is broke. You can see the lights flashing and shit, like as she walking. So the fire alarm is going off. Now, that'll at least make somebody look the fuck out the door, like, "Hey, what's going on?" Or, "Okay, kids, get ready for fire drill." You know, if they don't know a motherfucking assailant is in that motherfucker, they just gonna line up and start, you know, filing out into the hallway like you do at elementary school and shit. Man, nigga ain't see none of that, man. Them hallways is quiet than a bitch. Like, wasn't nobody there. Like, whoever was there was just like the staff that is there working while the school is out for the week or whatever the fuck going on. Yeah, I mean, because it is spring break time in certain areas. I don't know if it's out there, but yeah.
Yes, my daughter going spring break this next week.
Yeah, so some places, you know, that spring break low key be like 2 to 3 weeks. So they rotate them, I think, like different states and shit like that. So yeah, I mean, kids out here is at school and shit. So yeah, I mean, y'all finna go on spring break. So yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy for real, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Like, see, I mean, it's an assault to our intelligence, man.
Yeah, I mean,
now let's talk about this. This is this aspect of this. This is a phenomenon that's a part of this whole mind frickery, man. Manifestos. Notice how with the last couple of shooters, a lot of them been having these manifestos.
The Buffalo shooter had a manifesto.
We could keep going.
Yeah, dude, Dylan Roof, didn't he have it? The nigga that shot the church up, didn't he have a manifesto too? Yeah, see,
Nicholas Cruz had a manifesto.
The
dude from the shooting up there in Buffalo, I mean, he had a manifesto. What's the name? Who else? Boy out there in Texas, he had a manifesto. Goddamn it, dude had a manifesto down there. The Parkland. I mean, what's the name? The Fun Boy Club down there in Florida.
Yeah. That got shot up. He had a manifesto.
He had a manifesto.
I guess whoever planned on going to lay the helmet for real and shit, man, they lead a little apology letter or whatever the fuck they, you know, think they doing with that shit.
That's what I'm saying. The manifesto was a part of the psyop, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The manifesto is a part of the psyop.
That's like in plain sight and shit. They letting you know, okay, I'm part of this, blah blah blah. I'm finna, you know. So the people that in play, they know that
it's mind frickery. It's to make you believe and think that this person was somehow radicalized. Look at that word, radicalized. Remember I told y'all about radicalization, violent radicalization, ideologically based violence. Do y'all see the play? I'm sitting here putting y'all up on game. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't even realize the level of game you getting put up on over here at A Real Talk, man. Y'all, you gonna realize this, man? What's going on, man? You understand what ideologically based violence is and what it means? Right? The use, and use, or threatened use of force or violence to coerce the government in any type of way to further your political, religious, or social views. You could be considered spreading ideologically based violence doing that. Now, look how they coming for everybody, even you Christians. Coming for y'all. The kids coming for them. Niggas being coming for us, right? And everybody else, LGBTQ, LMNOP, barbecue community agenda, clearly coming for y'all.
Something that's worth probably looking into is punishments that they do to terrorists. Because if they're going to start labeling niggas domestic terrorists, then you know terrorist punishments are coming with that shit. It's gonna be different than just you go do 8 years or you go do 8 years, 10 years or something. No, they gonna start waterboarding you motherfuckers and doing terroristic shit. So it's worth looking up what they do to terrorists and shit, how they punish terrorists and shit.
Georgia passed a law back in 2018, I believe, where they reenacted the use for capital punishment of guillotines.
Hey, it's a motherfucker. Didn't I send you that video? It was a motherfucker push for getting people hung and shit, like in Tennessee, I think. Yeah, the senator, somebody tried to add some type of punishment, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to sign on to that, and I'd like to add public hangings from nooses or some shit to the punishment." So he's endorsing it. So yeah, they trying it.
No,
they trying it.
Man. Let me tell y'all something, man. And I want y'all to think about this. This is not fear mongering, man. I'm not trying to paranoid or panic y'all. Just tap in, walk with me, use your critical thinking. Think of a guillotine, man, right? Think of how cost-effective, inexpensive, and how effective as being used for what it's being used for they are.
That's what they do. That's what they do in the Middle East, right? Like I've seen a video of like a whatever swami or whatever the hell you call him, motherfucker, when he pulled out the big sword and shit and just whack niggas' heads off, like.
Or they hit you with they got guillotines out there.
Yeah, I would be. I mean, shit, if they whacking you in public with the sword, just whacking your head off, I'm pretty sure they got a guillotine. Like that ain't shit. But yeah, they definitely chopping heads off over there. So yeah.
I'm just talking about economically.
Oh yeah, it don't cost nothing.
It'll be very inexpensive, damn near cheap with zero overhead.
Yeah, they would find some fancy way to fucking do it anyway, just to spend money on the fucking. You know what I mean? Like just a automatic press, fucking extra, recoil and shit.
On it, man. Georgia reinstated this law, I want to say back in 2018. Actually on the books down there in Georgia. It was a brief little rigmarole about it, but I think it still passed through. Y'all don't know about it, though, because they don't talk about stuff like that. Right? Because if it happened in a state like Georgia, a liberal state, a democratic state, ooh-wee. Right? Now, guess who the president now? So, y'all think about stuff like that, man. Capital punishment. What better way, like I say, cost-effective, inexpensive, accurate, multiple beheadings at any given time, multiple guillotines at one place at any given time, and it don't take humans to own or to operate them nowadays anyway. Something to think about, y'all. Especially since the actual laws have been reinstated again. So, it's not far-fetched from the reality. It's not none of that. And I want y'all to get out of that mentality too, man. Let me come back up, man. Get out of this mentality that, they ain't happening. That ain't what it is, man. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. Really?
You can't tell they don't give a fuck about now. I mean, I guess just
they wouldn't do that.
Stand by. Stand by.
They used to lop off our heads when we wouldn't comply. Let's go for white people too, man. They would lop off your head and dry it in the sun for a period of days. Right? Then they would paint it in brown paint. Then they would gut a pig. Cut the pig's stomach open. Throw your sun-dried painted head in there. Right? Sew it up. And let their kids kick it around in the field. That's where football come from. And now it's $1 billion, if not $1 trillion industry of reinvented slave plantation. And you niggas, just like Hugh said, you run, nigga, run. I know I never liked sports and shit. Knew it since I was a kid. All right. Roger Goodell.
Fun times.
You hear me? It's crazy, man. For real, man. Rest in the essence to them kids. That's the only thing I keep thinking about. Like, damn, man, it's disrespectful. They just gonna keep offering our kids like that. Like, we just gonna keep letting them do it too, huh? So the next question is, where is it gonna happen next? Huh? Ohio? Already happened here. Y'all remember when it happened here? Not in Columbus, but in Ohio. Y'all remember in Chardon, Ohio? TJ Lane went into that church retreat school and shot up all them little kids and stuff and people. He went in the courtroom with his t-shirt that had killer written on it. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I used to give TJ Lane his breakfast and lunch every day for like 10 months straight.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you that story one of these days with Story Time with Stacks. Man, you hear me? Go look it up. Chardon, Ohio. Y'all remember that? He escaped from London not too long ago, a few years ago. They called his little dumb ass. Oh my God, man. I think it was a trick to that too, though. I don't know. He was about damn near half retarded. But it was the drugs, though. I'm telling you, man, when little young boys commit heinous crimes like that, 9 times out of 10, they got big demons presiding over him, which he definitely did have. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Big demons, man. That boy would be walking around in that damn little fucking 6x9 cell. You hear me? In a circle, my nigga, off them meds for hours on end. I just would be sitting there looking at it. I was a little porter down there and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I just would be watching him in his cell, and he just would be in there just walking in circles for like an hour, like hours on end, nonstop. And I just be like, God damn, what type of meds they giving? They experimenting on these dudes down here, man. They straight experimenting on these brothers down here, man. But, you know, they be signing up for that stuff, though, too, man.
Yeah.
You know. But rest in the essence to everybody who lost their life as a result of what happened. Nashville, Tennessee, man. God damn, man. I mean, it's crazy. Like, for real, man. This is crazy that this stuff just gonna just keep happening. Just keep happening. We ain't doing shit about it, man. We actually normalize. I refuse. I ain't going. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down because I know when it reached national status, I know it's a mind. I know it is. When it reached global status, people all the way around the world know about it. Oh, this somebody pushed the button.
Yeah.
Now look at the legislation that's gonna be put up behind this situation now.
Yeah.
Like my brother Uncle D said earlier about with the guns and all that.
Crazy.
Crazy as hell, man.
The switch people are fucking, they're here to do the devil's work, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just.
It
I
is
mean,
what it is,
it ain't
man.
yeah, it
It
ain't
is
no
what it is,
way
man.
to it ain't no other way to cut it. I mean, shit, they jockey for position. They got political power. They backed by the beast heavy. You know what I mean? So nigga, they here to do the work. So y'all be careful out there, man.
And you see how they demonizing y'all, right?
Yeah, they trying to trick you and shit, trying to trick you into fucking with. They doing all they really acting up out here, bro.
That's
Now
what I'm
they
saying. Y'all goofy.
now they shooting motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah,
oh, okay, like
y'all goofy. Y'all so thirsty for power and stuff like that, or the illusory aspect thereof, that y'all don't even realize what y'all giving in exchange for that. Because I'm telling you, they don't care, man. These people, man, these
nah.
demons, man, they don't care about y'all, man. They will use you like a wet food stamp, man.
Nah, they here to do the devil's work. They don't want nothing godly around them. They don't want nobody preaching around like Jap. I was looking at Jap earlier and shit, how they was doing the street preacher and shit.
Right.
They don't want none of that shit around them. So I mean they showing you who they are and shit.
Right.
So you
I
gotta
told y'all, man, they consumed with the Jezebel spirit. They are consumed with it. I would say it's down there outright possession.
man. And to be fair, we ain't gonna have peace walking the earth with that. I mean, they politically structured and they here now. I mean, they got a flag, they got everything they need to be here. I mean, so we're gonna have to deal with that without saying too much like that. But yeah.
That's wild, man. Listen here, man. Protect freedom of speech at all costs, because this is what all this type of stuff lead to, for real, man. Which, like I say, is connected directly to our freedom to think. And once you, so let me ask y'all a question. Man. Critical thinking, man. Who is going to be dictating your thoughts once you are plugged into the metaverse? See, the fact that I'll give y'all a chance to respond. Who's going to control your thoughts in the metaverse?
The show ain't gonna be you.
Right? You hear me? You hear me? Is I could get that work when I unmonetize. So you did. Gonna tear
Yeah, but
tear their ass up every trip, man.
we know what it is, though. We can keep it classy for them and shit.
Yeah, man. We know
Hey,
how to box.
we know what it is.
Yeah, we know how to box cleverly with our
Right.
words now.
Right.
You know, we know how to box cleverly with our words, but you know, some stuff is just so blatant, though. Some stuff can't be denied, especially when we are, and notice, and this is why they got rid of net neutrality so we could stop using copyrighted material.
Yeah.
Right? You see how I could just sit up here and connect dots so beautifully that y'all would have never, ever thought that was connected and related. You would have never think to connect and relate and correlate some of the stuff. And I'm not saying it ain't even me. I'm just saying, right? Now that they bringing it, now that net neutrality's been in effect for like the past 6-7 years, now they can limit our ability to be able to expose them by using public images. Y'all see how the unintelligent artificial intelligence operates? Just goofy, right? So easy to see through. You know what I mean? Transparent. But to most of us, it's absolutely opaque. You did. Never, ever will I ever, me and Gardner on Wallace, man. Listen here, y'all. I am a real ass nigga from Columbus, Ohio. Do you hear me, man? I ain't with none of that funny shit, that fluky shit, that fake shit, that phony shit, that sucker shit, that hoe ass nigga shit, that bitch ass nigga shit. None of that shit. That backdoor snake thievery. I ain't with none of that shit. My track record is awesome in my city, man. If I wanted to get back in the game, it's niggas that'll throw me packs right now. My name's solid. It's good. It's great. You hear me? Now, I ain't got to mean nothing to nobody, and it really don't mean nothing to me much anymore either, right? But I say all that to say that when y'all dealing with me, you're dealing with a real solid-ass nigga. Not like a majority of these niggas that y'all see on here. Most of these niggas is fuck niggas, man. Just say what it is, man. Yeah. Ain't really being for real. What'd you say, Uncle Diggity?
I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah. Real shit though. And I mean, no bragging about, because like I say, I'm broke as fuck like y'all. I work like y'all. I go through the I'm y'all. We are each other. I'm just like y'all. Right? Literally. You feel me? So don't ever get this twisted, man. Like, don't ever get it messed up, man. You know what I mean? Guy asked me the other day, he said, man, you get blow. He said, when you blow up, you can start getting big, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, man, quit playing with me. This was a person who's subscribed that don't know me personally, though. So, I didn't even take it any other way than he just don't know me. So I get what he's saying, and I respect him even having the honesty to even say that to me. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, no switching up. Listen here, I've been up before, y'all. Right? I've been up. I know what it's like to have bread. I know what it's like to be living a very nice lifestyle and all that shit. It's really nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't nothing, especially when you can't really enjoy it for real. Then you gotta risk stuff you gotta risk to get it. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it 1,000 with y'all, man. You feel me? So when y'all tap in with Virgil Berry, notice I use my real name. That's not a shot at nobody, man. Listen, I understand people, that's what the facts. Y'all see what's on the screen, but y'all know who. I'm just saying. Y'all gotta appreciate people who are them authentic selves to y'all on these platforms talking heavy, especially if they talking heavy, right? Especially if they talking heavy. Most of these people in here who talk heavy, they don't even cam up. You don't even know who you dealing with. You sit up here, been supporting this brother for 17 years.
Damn.
I can talk about YouTube ain't even been that goddamn around that long. You still been supporting them for 20 years. You niggas still here supporting. I'm just saying from my observation, man. Right? These niggas be avatar ass niggas that don't show their face. Talking heavy, Uncle Digger. Do you hear me? Talking heavy. And when I say I'm not even talking heavy outside of the knowledge, I'm talking about talking heavy, like talking about how people look, talking crazy about people. Oh, this stuff, oh, he's a this and he's a that and he's a. I'm like, damn, you talking, you don't even cam up. All right. That's equivalent to throwing your rocks and hiding your hand. That's like at count time when the CO come through and one of the little goofy young niggas say some goofy shit like shoot up, bitch. And the CO come through like, who said that? Now you all silent and shit. Right? Now you all silent, and then the CO say, all right, I want to be on that.
You finna get the whole dorm booked on your bullshit.
So now since whoever said that want to be on some hoe ass shit, y'all on lockdown.
Our niggas will beat your ass for that.
Beat the fuck up out your ass, man. You hear me? I'm talking about put hands and feet all over you, and the COs know this, nigga.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? That's equivalent, and I said that to say the what happens as a result of not being a man and sticking to your word, but people are going to be affected as a result of you throwing your rocks and hiding your hand like a bitch ass nigga. Because that is some hoe ass shit. I'm sorry. This is some hoe ass shit.
Yeah, that is.
Super soft ass shit. Especially after the expense of others. No integrity whatsoever, man. No integrity, man. And that's why I swear on my everything. I love Uncle Diggity during the pandemic when I was in school and had stuff going on. I was like, man, I seen all this stuff going on, and I was like, man, something was just telling me, like, man, nope, don't focus on what you're doing right now. Don't even get involved with none of that right now. And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have had a fucking subscriber list full of you fuck niggas, man. I'm glad that I didn't do it.
Nigga said I'll catch the next wave, my nigga.
Feel me?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I told myself too. That's exactly what you think I wasn't watching this shit back during the 2000, since I've been home from prison, nigga. I had a phone when I was in the joint. Watching all these goofy ass niggas, man. Say what?
I found Jap when I came home from the feds and shit.
Right.
But I wasn't I wasn't like a faithful viewer and shit like that. He was doing the car videos and shit.
Right.
But I liked what he was kicking and shit. So when I would catch the shit or whatever, I wasn't even on YouTube heavy and shit.
Right.
And
nobody was for real.
Nobody was, you know what I mean? But I was seeing niggas and shit. Then when a little while went by, I swung back through and shit, and that shit was lit. Niggas was going live and shit. So yeah, niggas jumped in like that.
Whoever prices the pimp is, the nigga he shot a buck through. Listen here, a buck for luck ain't never hurt me. Ain't never been. I ain't never been too proud to accept, brother.
Whole lot of ones better than a whole lot of nuns.
I just say rest in the essence.
Rest in the essence.
A whole lot of ones beat a whole lot of nuns, bro. Somebody right now got 0 cents in their pocket right now. Somebody plotting on backdooring they homie right now. Somebody don't know where somebody hungry right now and can't go get them a 99-cent sandwich. You hear me? So I appreciate the buck from Priceless the Pimp.
Shit. You can't get no motherfucking 99-cent sandwich either, nigga. Where they sell them at nowadays, nigga?
Shit, crazy, man. Rest in the essence of everybody who lost their life, including Audrey Hale, if that's really that person or even that person's name or persons, they, them, there. We don't know.
Audrey Aiden,
him, he, they, both. Pat, motherfucker. Remember Pat from Saturday Night Live? Remember Pat?
That little chubby motherfucker with the little curly fro there. They used to always ask him, like, man, what are you? And the motherfucker would never answer, like, oh, you know what I am. Like, nah, motherfucker really didn't know what the fuck you was. That's crazy.
Funny, right?
Yeah, that was.
We're gonna get on about it, Uncle Diggins, man. You got any words in the closure, brother?
Man, I missed the whole damn show and shit, so I couldn't put nothing too intelligent together, man. Peace to niggas, y'all niggas be careful out there. Trans people are shooting people, so
allegedly.
You know what I mean? Allegedly. Nah, fuck that. That shit on the news, man. Trans people are that shit.
It's on the news, they reported that, then it's goddamn it, it's true.
Nah, y'all don't fucking y'all don't flag, don't do none of that shit, because that shit it's in the main cycle. So people be careful. Trans people are losing their fucking minds, shooting people. They're infiltrating our children's schools, trying to read and shit. They're fucking trying to trick straight men into doing sexual acts with them. They're fucking basically taking over shit. I mean, it's other shit they do. I mean, they own Hollywood. They fucking own the movie industry, own the music, the heads at the music industry, fucking, these are the devil's seeds, bro. They here to do the devil's work. I mean, you need to figure out what side of the fence you on, and let's get right. And I'll land right there, bro. Till next time.
You already know we going in tomorrow night, ladies' night. I'm gonna be up here at Creole to Go at my girl Javi A and her husband restaurant on site. We doing live in the flesh. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to be interviewing my girl, John VA. She's a beautiful restaurant owner over here in my city, black-owned restaurant. You know what I'm talking about? Creole to Go. I'm talking about she got 2 spots. They got a food truck. You know what I'm talking about? I had the grand opening about a month or so ago. It's a beautiful thing in the Arena District in my city. I'm talking about this is like high prime time real estate. If you ever come to see a Blue Jackets game or a concert, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be at the you're going to be at that Nationwide Arena downtown, man. It's, I'm talking about the only black-owned establishment in the Arena District. Do you hear me, man? So that's what we're going to be chopping up that game with her tomorrow, man. And, of course, I'm going to give me something to eat. So I might have to see what's to that shrimp po' boy or something like that, man. See what's to that shrimp etouffee or something like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all enjoy y'all's evening, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother Uncle Diggity, appreciate you coming up and blessing us with your presence. Everybody else who tapped in and walked with us, you feel me? We appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? Tomorrow night, we going straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't playing no games whatsoever. Yiddy. Hold on, let me pull that joint up for y'all, man. Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow either, man, because Janvier, she's such a sweetheart. She's so focused on what she's doing. You know what I'm talking about? And she's an awesome, awesome chef. You feel me? Her food slaps. With a capital slaps. You understand me? Yeah, I know, OG, huh, man? They getting better and better, ain't they, man? Tap in, walk with us, y'all. Hit that like button, man. Appreciate that, OG. It wouldn't be as far as it is without your attendance, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's my girl, Janvier, right there. Her and her husband got a beautiful black-owned restaurant in my city called Creole to Go. You know what I'm saying? They got a spot in the East Market, which is a food hall on the east side of town by Franklin Park. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the brick and mortar downtown in the Arena District. Like I said, the only black-owned restaurant in the entire Arena District. And they got a food truck as well. Well, she does catering. She does parties. She does everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And she's just a beautiful spirit. She has a beautiful business, a beautiful family. You know what I'm talking about? And she just spread her joy through her food, man. It's a beautiful thing because I'm saying that food, when you eat that food from Creole to Go, man, you can tell when you taste food and you can tell it was cooked with love. You know, you could tell the person who made this food actually cared about this food. They cared about how you was receiving it, how it was going to nourish your body, how it was going to just make your taste buds come alive and just do somersaults on your tongue. You hear me? Right down your gullet into your stomach. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Her chef is a cool dude. Her assistant, he a cool ass dude putting that food together, you know what I'm saying, to follow the recipes to the T. You know what I'm saying? They all got hella love. It's her family, all her family up in there. So she creating generational wealth. Her and her husband, they creating generational wealth. So their kids ain't got to worry about going to go work for somebody. Got generational wealth right here in the family, right here in Columbus, Ohio. Every time I go eat at Creole to Go, it's inspiring, man. You hear me? It made me feel good. Made me feel good as a person, a black person especially. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all know I really don't even mess with I don't identify with a lot of things, man. You know, I'm way more than just a pigmentation. You hear me? You did. So tap in with us tomorrow at 7. We're going to be live on location at Creole to Go, Columbus, Ohio, black-owned restaurant in the Arena District. We will be there. My guest will be this beautiful lady on the screen right here, Janvier Ward. You feel me? And we're going to chop it up, man. She's going to bless y'all with some of that game. She's going to bless y'all with some of that beautiful spirit she got. And you never know, man. We might, you know what I'm saying? You never know what'll happen while we're sitting on location, man. So it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Tap in, walk with us. Subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering, smash that like button. Tell everybody to come tap in what you got, man. My man Virgil, man, go over there and subscribe to his page, man. We chopping up heavy game over there, man. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you all for tapping in. I appreciate it. I cherish it. I respect it. You feel me? Don't take it for granted. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, man. As long as y'all rocking with me, if y'all do for it, man, I don't know nothing about changing up, man. You hear me? It's not amount of money I could ever get offered for whatever to compromise me, man. You hear me? I done been through too much, man. No money mean nothing to me. You know? It ain't the amount of money I could be offered that'll make me sacrifice my manhood or integrity. You hear me? Nothing, no amount. Yeah, that amount you think? No. Nigga. Times infinity, and then it's still no. All right? You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. I'm gonna lead y'all with this joint right here, man. I just think it's just right to lead with this song, man. You feel me? Especially consider what we talked about, man. Shout out to my brother Glisten Guarantee. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering. Tap in with us tomorrow, 7 p.m. live on location at Creo to Go in my city, my beautiful city, Columbus, Ohio. We're gonna be chopping it up with this beautiful lady right here, Janvier Ward, the owner, head chef, Janvier Ward, man. Let's go, man.
What up, Stacks?
I got my man Mr. Guarantee on the track with me.
Mr. Guarantee.
Yeah. And we bringing this message to you fake woke niggas.
Gotta wake these niggas up, man.
All y'all out there spreading the lies and falling victim to this propaganda.
Niggas believe that.
Hey, Glitch. Let's talk to these niggas. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name is Alvin Hayes. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name is Alvin Hayes. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
I gotta set the alarm, wake you up from the slumber. Floyd and Harry, fake woke niggas, y'all done some dumbass niggas. Drop jewels, but people don't pay any attention. Let's see immediately, be the wake them up henchmen.
A lot of times these woke niggas be really sleep. Shit, the price on a nigga's life is extra real cheap. Only the real from my niggas, we all elite. We made a living eating these rappers, nigga. Bon appetit.
Yeah, pause. Me and my brethren be down for the cause. We gotta come together and tear down all these walls and illusory fault lines like racism and bring light to the woke, just like the Baptist.
The congregation spoke. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. A bunch of Peter pop off. Niggas really be lames to me. Anytime you at war, it's gonna be casualties. The more we come together, it's easy to beat the enemies.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily. So I dance around them like my name was Alvin Ailey. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up. Alarm clock to the woke. Time to wake 'em up. The main initiative should be to get your cake up. You wave riding niggas need life jackets to stay afloat. Meanwhile, I'm blowing on gas straight from the Ivory Coast.
And every post I'll be hitting, y'all make them straight facts. The smart grid is now here. We gotta face down. While they coming with microchips and vaccinations. Fake woke niggas perpetuating indoctrination.
Fuck this pandemic scam. This was a damn gimmick. Niggas will believe that they mom died if she still living. Open your eyes, nigga. You can see the lies, nigga. See, we gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind, nigga.
And that's the biggest fact, bitch. You better tell them niggas listen to the 2030. It's gonna be hell, niggas. Fuck AOC and her new Green Deal. I'm Neo in this bitch. You want they red pill.